Hey, what's up? How's it going? Amethyst, let's go. I appreciate the look. Hell yeah. Hope you're having a freaking awesome day. Good morning, good afternoon, guys. Today we are going to be ranking some Simpsons characters. We're doing a little bit of a tier list today. Feel free to drop you guys' opinions. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this one. This is going to be interesting. It's a little bit different. Just getting myself ready. Just getting myself hyped. Just finishing getting my setup sorted, my lights and stuff. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Just bear with me for a sec, guys. I just gotta find my vape and then I'm ready to go. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. I hope you all having a freaking kick-ass day. Welcome in. Everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube, welcome in. So, this is my first tier list I'm going to be doing on the channel. And I figured we'd do a little bit of The Simpsons. Because who doesn't love a bit of the old Simpsons, eh? So I think we'll probably do it in order. I think it randomizes the order. I think we'll do it in order. Right, so number 1, we have Agnes Skinner. So we have 6 categories. It's essentially S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. So, Agnes Skinner. Where does Agnes Skinner rank? Well, she's not a particularly nice character in my opinion. She's somewhat amusing, but definitely not a favorite of mine. So, I think she's gonna rank somewhere down with the duds. So, oh man, this is tough. This is tough when you've got no like control group. So I think we're gonna chuck Agnes down. Down in the I was saying boo earns category. That's like D tier. Oh man, I can't remember this guy's name. Yeah, I can't remember this guy's name for the life of me. Do any of you guys know this guy's name? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's Akira. Right, I'm trying to remember some of the episodes that Akira's in. Oh, is he? He is the guy who is teaching Bart the touch of rage. Touch of Rage? No, not the Touch of Rage. That's Oblivion. What am I talking about? The Touch of Death. So that's early. That's real early. So like Mr. X's Choice is the first kind of like positive in the plus, I would say. And I think Akira's, you know, like slightly amusing. He's got his charm. Oh man. Next up we have Apu Nahasapi Patalan. He's got to be top tier, right? He is embiggened bald men. I don't know if I'd say to go as far. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say he's like, you know, top squad. Everything's coming up Millhouse, but he's definitely an embiggened bald man, very cromulent. Yeah, I'm happy with that so far. I like that. Okay. So, next up we have Artie Pie in the Sky. Yo, Squish, how we doing? How are you, my lovely? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate you joining me for this Simpsons tier list. Feel free to drop some opinions if you'd like. I'm more than open to listening to what you guys think, and it could possibly influence the selections. We've just started. So far we've got Agnes Skinner, we've got Akira, and we've got Apu. I'm all good, just about to have a nap, but keeping you up. Oh, I appreciate that, you absolute star. You're the freaking best. I feel like we need maybe a control group. So we need someone who's really good, and so it's like someone who's top tier and someone who's low tier. So I am gonna actually pick 2 members of the Simpsons squad, the actual family. One from what I would consider, the top tier, and one that's all the way at the bottom. So, I mean, feel free to disagree with me, guys, but if you do, I'd love to hear your opinions. So, we've got to go with the frickin' man himself, Homer J. And everything's coming up Millhouse for Homer J. He's top tier Simpsons. One of the best characters. The Simpsons patriarch. And for the bottom tier, I'm gonna go with another Simpsons family member. The one that never fails to piss me the hell off. Where are they? Here she is. Lisa. Ah, man, she pisses me off to no end. I think Lisa is one of the nastiest characters in that family. She has done some downright dreadful things. And she's always talking about how smart she is and how, morally righteous she is, which makes it just that much worse when she does these heinous things. For example, when Homer gets a pony and then he's working 2 jobs and he's crippling himself with just how exhausted he is all the time, and he's doing it all for his daughter because he loves her, but yet she constantly needs to remind him what a bumbling baboon he is, and just how much she's disappointed or embarrassed of him. And I think that's absolutely atrocious, because Homer really is he may not be a perfect man, he is very flawed, but his heart's in the right place. So I don't know how she can hate on him so much. And the rest of the family, she acts very entitled, and I'm just not about that. So I'm just not all about that. I think she's rude, self-centered, and just a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So we need to find somebody who's kind of mid as well. So let's see somebody who ranks below Akira but above Agnes Skinner.
Stop.
It's a toughie. No, I tell you what, we'll just keep going through the list as is. So we have Artie Pie in the Sky. Arnie Pie in the Sky. So we have, I think he's probably somewhere close to Akira. He's funny, maybe slightly above Akira. I think he has more time to shine. I think he has some good lines. He's always chilling up there in his helicopter, so I think I'm gonna rank him as Mr. X's choice. I'm gonna pop him here just above Akira. Oh man, and then we got Artie Ziff, who you gotta love to hate him, right? Maybe he is you don't win friends with salad. I don't know. Or maybe I'm getting this all wrong. Maybe he's Mr. X's choice and these guys are you don't win friends with salad. Yeah, you know what? I think that's the case. I think those two are you don't win friends with salad. And I think Artie Ziff is Mr. X's choice because even though he's like just so painful, he is very entertaining. And you gotta love a bit of Artie Ziff, right? Sweet dreams are made of these. I am watching you through a camera. Oh man, you gotta love it. I wonder if I can pull up some clips of these guys as well. Or maybe get some Simpsons running in the background. Some like Simpsons quotes to refresh our memory on some of the characters. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Classic Simpsons, yeah. Let's put some classic Simpsons quotes on in the background.
If I wanted to see a man eat an orange, who would have taken the orange eating class?
The eating of an orange is a lot like a good marriage.
Just eat the damn oranges!
That's the one. Ooh, that might be a little bit loud actually. Let's turn it down just a touch.
Yes, we do!
I can't believe we've overlooked this week's winner for so very, very long. We simply could not function without his tireless efforts.
So next up we got Barney Gumble. Oof. Oof. Well, I know he's got to be up there. He is probably... I don't know if he's quite up there with Homer, but he is such a lovable character. Have a good stream off to work. Hell yeah, Amethyst, I appreciate that. I hope you have a fantastic day at work and it's not too tedious for you. I hope it goes by quickly. And I appreciate you popping in, you absolute star. So yeah, we got Barney Gumble now. And let's see, where do you guys think he should go? I think I'm inclined to place him... Is he better or worse than Apu? I think I'm gonna have to give the edge to Apu. Because I really do like Apu. He's fun. I mean, Barney's funny as hell as well. That is a tough choice. That is such a tough choice. But I'm gonna put him here, just below Apu. Because Barney is absolutely fantastic. Oof, next up we have the Bartman himself. Do the Bartman. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. You gotta love a bit of the old original bad boy Bart Simpson himself. So I think I've got to chuck Bart Simpson up here, right? But then we have to ask the question, is he better than Homer? Does he beat out Homer? Hey, Chazza, you freaking hero. Let's go. I appreciate the hell out of that, you freaking star. How are you doing, Chaz? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for those 5 Bs. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Don't you think I know that?
What are you up to today? Have you got much plans?
Goodbye, son.
We're just having a little bit of a Simpsons character ranking session. We're putting them in a tier list and ranking them. So this is like the top tier, S class, then A class, then B class, then C class, then D, then F. Oh, I appreciate that, Chaz. You're the freaking best. You're the freaking best. Let's get you a shout out while we're here. Anybody who's lurking around and isn't already following Chazza, go do it, because Chazza's the best. We love a bit of Chazza in here. Feel free to chime in if you have any opinions on any of these characters, or if you're looking at the list and you're like, no, I can't agree with that. Feel free to drop some opinions. You're making a new post box for the house. That you say nothing too exciting, but that sounds really fun. That does sound pretty exciting. I can't wait to get a peek. You should take some photos. Okay, so next up. Oh no, we did. I think I'm gonna have to give the edge to Homer. Like, as much as I love Bart Simpson, Homer is just absolutely top tier. That he's basically what the top tier was made for, right? Hey Brown, what's up, my man? It's going good. How are you doing, dude? We're just having a bit of fun, ranking some Simpsons characters, putting them in a list from like best to worst. Just having a bit of a piss around. How's your day going, man?
Very well, Bart.
Always nice to see your face.
Before I send you to hell.
You think Kang and Kodos deserve to be in there somewhere? Oh, I mean, we have plenty to get through. Let's see, is Kang and Kodos on this list? Oh man, I actually don't know if I can see them on the list now that you've said that, Chaz. Not bad, just been spending money you don't have. Ooh. Rough, man. I hope it's on something fun, though. I hope you're getting something out of it. Are you getting anything nice? Oh, here we go, Chaz. Here's Kang and Kodos. Okay, I think Kang and Kodos are gonna go somewhere near the top. Oh man, new computer chair and desk. Nice, that's freaking awesome, man. Yeah, they can be quite pricey. Especially if you get like a nice fancy one. But definitely worth it. Especially if you're spending a lot of time at your computer. Honestly, a computer chair is just a godsend. I got like a relatively cheap one. Mine cost about 80 quid. And it's lasted me for almost 2 years. And honestly, it's so good. So good. I'm a little jealous. Oh man, that's actually a really good price. Holy hell.
Now you know what you have to do. Burn the house down.
That's awesome, man. £95 for both. What a steal. See, I bought a desk and a computer chair, and I blew my budget on the chair, and I spent absolutely nothing on the desk. So my desk is just a pile of crap. But yeah, £95 is a really good deal, I think, for both. That's mint. Just have to make some space for them, that's fair. Oh man, I'm sure you can squeeze them in somewhere. That's gonna be so good. That's gonna look so nice, man. I have a pretty decent chair you got given off a mate. Comfy when you sat there too long. That's cool, Chaz. Is that like a computer chair or a gaming chair or just like a fancy kitchen chair? Amy is talking about getting rid of stuff to make space. Hey, to be fair, sometimes it's gotta be done. Especially when you've been living somewhere for a while and you just like accumulate a bunch of junk. Like sometimes I look around my place and I'm like, man, I just accumulated so much crap. So it's quite cathartic to have a little clear out every now and then.
Don't you eat this?
Try and make sure she's throwing away her stuff and not your stuff, though.
Alright, Kai, I'm just gonna do this.
Hey, what's up, Wolfie? How's it going, my man?
And if you get eaten, it's your own fault.
Lovely to see your face. What you up to today, Wolfie, my dude? Some kind of computer chair. I think she had it from work for home. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. So it'll be like a, not like anything fancy, but probably pretty comfy if it's like a work from home chair.
If you've been bad,
That's the plan. Nice one, nice one. Oh man, I'm actually excited for you, dude. That's really cool. Gonna feel proper professional.
Lisa's teacher this year, you can have Bart's.
That's the way we do it every
The more you can get rid of before you move, the better. Are you guys moving?
Is it 37?
Go! I mean, no.
Homer.
Is that like just moving stuff or like moving house?
USA! USA!
You well, just going for the day and getting some breakfast and watching Doctor Who. Nice choice, Wolfie. What which Doctor are you watching? All right, let's throw. Since Chaz said Kang and Kodos belong in here somewhere. What do we think? Do we think Kang and Kodo? Oh really? No way, man. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Man, I have to pop by and say goodbye. I didn't know you were moving out. That's crazy. Oh, it's made me a little bit sad now.
Synthesizing a laxative from peas and carrots. Replacing my birth
Bloody
control
hell.
pills with Tic Tacs.
Well, I'm
Oh
sorry.
well, good for you, man. Good for you. It's nice to get out of this town, to be honest. It's a bit of a
Now's our chance to be bad.
hellhole.
Mr. Simpson, I just
I hope you're going somewhere nice.
A wonderful job with Lisa. You must have read to
No,
her
I'll
at
have
a young
to
age.
pop over and like have a drink with you or something before you go.
8 o'clock. Happy day. The
God
father,
damn.
Henry Winkler, is worried he's losing his cool.
Nice, nice. Honestly, I'm a little bit jealous. I'm a little bit jealous, and I really hope you can find a nice place.
Writing to TV Guide.
Because that'd be awesome. There's so much more opportunities out there than in
Now,
this
we
little
don't
town.
usually do this, but we have some witnesses.
Watching the current season. Nice one, Wolfie. Nice one. I haven't seen anything past Matt Smith.
Fireworks.
But I did really enjoy the I've seen from Christopher Eccleston onward, and I've seen a little bit of Tom Baker.
Springfield Elementary.
And there's another guy whose name always escapes me. He was before Tom Baker. I can't remember his name.
Back, Mr. Simpson.
Oh,
But where should we put? I think Kang and Kodos
Just do it.
are above Barney.
Homer, we
No.
have a problem here.
Oh
are you
shit!
kidding? Lisa turned out perfect. I won't
So
stand here and
tough.
listen to you bad-mouthing
I'm gonna
Lisa.
place them there for now, just below Apu, but above Barney. The plan is to go over the top and be closer to the tune. Nice, nice. Matt Smith was the best. You can say that again. Matt Smith was absolutely fantastic.
Bow our heads in prayer. Dear Lord,
I love
know
David
you're busy,
Tennant as well.
seeing as how you
David
can watch
Tennant was
women
top
changing
tier.
clothes and all that. If
But,
you
yeah,
help us
Matt
steal
Smith
this grease
was-
tonight, I
was probably
promise
my
we'll donate
favourite Doctor.
half the profits to charity.
Dad, he's not stupid.
We got some
Screw it,
Tennant
let's
fans
roll.
in here. I have to say, I think Eccleston took on a hard role, considering it was like the reboot.
This better work,
And he
boy.
did a really
I
good
don't
job,
wind up
but
working on your mother's emu
David
farm.
Tennant,
Don't worry.
it really found its stride,
Dreaming
and Matt
about
Smith just
The grease
perfected
traps in
it.
this kitchen have never been emptied.
I have to say, David Tennant's a fantastic actor as well.
Working.
Maybe just because Tennant is the cutest and you're such a girl. Ugh, Chazza! Ugh, that's freaking gross. Get out of here, you slime ball. He ate fish fingers and custard, damn right. Deserves all that
Are
recognition.
you as excited as I am?
Oh yeah.
Plus, he's got that big old sonic screwdriver. Alright, okay, so this one is kind of tough. We got Bernice.
So, is this
Bernice
your school?
It used to be.
Hibbert. Who I am gonna rate just below Akira for now. So above
I mean,
Agnes Skinner. I have no reason to hate Bernice. She's funny, but she doesn't get a lot of time to shine.
Scotland.
Hey, what's up, Space Hamster? How's it going?
I'm from Scotland. Where do you
Happy
hail
Wednesday.
from? North
Hope you're having a freaking kick-ass day.
Town. No fooling. I'm from
You have to make me sick at least once a stream. Hey, at least you're not coming in here telling me my dick's small like everyone else.
There's no Angus MacLeod in North Killtown. Why, you're not from Scotland at all. Ah, don't be daft. I was born in
Alright, okay, so.
my retirement Greece.
Let's go, let's pick Mr. Burns.
Even Greece
We've got
pundits.
Mr. Burns
I'll
here.
kill ya. Wait up.
And you know Mr. Burns is top tier. He's a fantastic villain. He's funny.
Well, if it was up to me, I'd let
But
you
is
go.
he better than Bart or Homer?
And they've been drinking all day.
Melting to the keyboard, still on the grind to 10 million? Hell yeah. Yeah, Space Hamster, is that Schedule 1?
All right, fine. I'll strangle you for a while.
I'm still on the grind to 1 million. Why does Lisa be at the bottom? Right, okay. Right, I freaking hate Lisa Simpson. She is such a bitch. She's narcissistic. She's just so rude. She doesn't give her family any appreciation. She doesn't respect her father, who loves his kids. Yeah, he's a flawed man. But holy hell, like, he went out and bought that girl a pony, worked 2 jobs, just for her to criticize him at every given opportunity. She is, you know, when in the episode where Bart ends up in a coma, she does some particularly sadistic stuff. She starts making him have horrible nightmares, like by telling him horrible stuff while he's in a coma. She's just an absolute scumbag. She's the worst. So that's why Lisa Simpson is right at the bottom. I hate that bitch. Honestly, and because she has this kind of holier than thou attitude, I feel like it's so much worse because she acts like she's better than everybody else when actually she's much worse.
Bart, how could you shock your little sister?
Oh, I hate her. I hate her. You haven't watched enough Simpsons to see that, and when you did, you were quite young, so didn't really notice. Honestly, Space Hamster, she just gets worse and worse throughout the seasons. I actually, she grinds my gears so much. I guess going through this list, we'll find out if she is my most hated character, but currently, she deserves that bottom spot. Let's see. We got,
Someone's really gobbling up the juice.
yeah, I'm gonna put Mr. Burns right at the top.
Excellent. Perhaps this energy conservation fad
And
is
I'm gonna put him just below Bart Simpson. Was that Family Guy or Futurama? I don't know. I watch both. It could be either. I watch both. I used to watch Family Guy religiously, but I've gone off it a little bit these days. The later seasons have kind of peeled off a little bit, but Futurama is still absolutely amazing.
Wait a minute, Doc. Your TV
You can hear
commercial
Bender
said,
saying it.
family bliss or double our money
Maybe.
back.
It could be Bender.
all right.
Honestly, I can't picture it. Some of these sayings are just so ingrained into my brain. I don't know where they came from.
Wow, 500 smackers.
Homer, how wonderful.
And Yazgi. I know exactly where it's from now. It's Peter from Family Guy. He has a show called Grind My Gears. You know what really grinds my gears?
Oh, yeah. I'll look up at you in 1 minute.
Took me a minute, but we got there in the end.
You hear that? That's a train. Isn't that the most beautiful sound you ever heard?
It's almost as sweet as your voice.
Ah, cheers, guys. Crack open a monster and kick back with you. Alright, so we got the KBBL guys. Bonus points if anybody knows their names. Bill and something, I think. Yeah, Bender has bite my shiny metal ass.
Oh, honey, this whole
I'm
evening was so
40%
wonderful.
shiny metal ass.
Except when the drunken cops
God,
started
I love
firing at
Futurama.
those seagulls.
Honestly, I love like cartoons.
What
A
plan?
bit of a man-child in that way. Cartoons make up probably 80% of my viewing habits. But if I have to give what medal to the ultimate cartoon, Simpsons is a close second, but I think South Park is number 1. I don't think it gets any better than South Park. And Rick and Morty's up there somewhere as well. Alright, yeah, so we got, oh! Speaking of Rick and Morty, it's Bill and Marty, that's these guys' names. it's DJ via Cali Kush himself with the freaking raid. Let's go. Let's freaking go. DJ, my man. Ren and Stimpy was pretty wild. I never actually saw Ren and Stimpy. I've heard good things, but I've never caught it myself, and I suppose I've not had much desire to watch it.
Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
What's up, DJ, my man? It is your boy, Skinny Penis. How you doing, dude? How was the stream? Thank you for that raid. I appreciate you trusting your homies with me. Hope you've been having a fantastic day. South Park is the top dog, Brown. You can say that again. Honestly, I love South Park, and it only seems to get better as the seasons go on. I can't wait for the next one. Almost guarantee they're gonna do an episode about like the Katy Perry going up to space situation. I can just feel it in my bones. Oh, you're stuck on a boss. Which boss is that, DJ? Do you know? Same with Rocco's Modern Life. That's another one I never managed to catch. I've seen clips of it though, and it does look pretty entertaining. I tell you what, it's a bit more niche, but it's also a really good cartoon for those of you guys who like cartoons. It's Courage the Cowardly Dog. Honestly, it's so freaking good. Gonna be lurking lovely, have a final coat of paint on your post box. Hell yeah, Chaz. Well, you have fun. I appreciate the lurk. You freaking star. You wanna go to space again? You'll get there, Space Hamster. Home will call you back. Trump is president again. Oh man, Brown, I don't know if I'm excited to see where they take it or just like scared. Honestly, I have no idea. Because the last time they covered Trump, it was fine. Like the whole Garrison Trump angle it had some really funny bits, but it was just a bit strange. Although it did have some absolutely classic moments, like Jack and Crack Witch Week. That was such a good episode. Stuck on Wasted Chapter 8. Oh man, DJ, I'm sure you'll beat him. You'll beat that bastard Wasted. I know you will. You're an absolute pro. If anybody's got the patience and the strength to persevere, it's you, my man. Hey, Tie-Dye, what's up? How you doing today? Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, welcome in. We are just currently slowly ranking some Simpsons characters. I think we've got like 123 of them, so we've got plenty to go. How was your Wednesday going, Tie-Dye? Lovely to see you. The Simpsons seem to predict things rather than recreate them. Yeah, you can say that against Space Hamster. Some eerily close predictions.
Who do they think I am? Some stupid Aussie drongo?
Well, let's go. Who we got next? We have Bleeding Gums Murphy. I like Bleeding Gums Murphy. He wasn't in it very much.
You owe me $900, mate.
I feel like he deserves at least as much props as Arnie Pie in the Sky. But is he as good as Artie Ziff? That's the question.
You're all the way in Australia. Hey, I think I hear
your favorite characters not on the list? They might be. We have plenty of characters to go. Plenty to go. Hell yeah, we're doing awesome, Tie-Dye. Have you got much plans for the day? Anything fun planned? There are quite a few people missing off this list, though. I did notice. Let's see if my favorite's on here. I'm not gonna tell you who he is, but you'll know when I place him right at the top of the list. But anyway, we got Bleeding Gums Murphy, who I think.
Okay, open your eyes. Hey, it's a handgun. Isn't it great?
No, I'm gonna play some here between Akira, below Arnie Pie in the Sky.
Don't you remember when Maggie shot Mr. Burns?
Just streaming later than planning a 24-hour stream. Oof. Oof. That sounds intense, Tie-Dye. I can't wait. That sounds like a lot of fun. Is that like a subathon, or is it just like a little event? Have you got anything planned for that?
TV said
As a guy who's done a 50-hour stream, those endurance streams can be a hell of a fun time.
It has no meaning today.
You couldn't be more wrong.
I'll tell you that.
If I didn't have this gun,
We'll have to do another one of those again soon, but yeah, if you let us know when it is, we'll make sure we're there.
You want that? Huh? Do you?
Sit and hang out with you for as long as we can until we doze off.
I'm sorry, Homer. No weapons.
A gun is not a weapon, Marge. It's a
Alright, I feel like
a
somebody
butcher knife
who's
or a
close to
harpoon or,
Artie Ziff,
an
who
alligator. You just need more education.
maybe
on the
comic book guy?
Tell you what. You come with me to an NRA meeting, and if you still don't think guns are great,
Like Artie Ziff, he's one of those guys. He's painful. He's painful to watch. He's painful to listen to. John Lovett did an absolutely fantastic job with the voice. Like absolutely nailed it.
you said the breakfast table.
It's the same table.
Listen,
Oh, that's
I'll make
actually
you
a good
feel any
one,
better.
Brown.
I'll put the
That's a good
safety
one
on.
because I do think. Where is he? Where's
Guess it was
Professor
already
Frink? He's got to be on here somewhere.
I'd better just put it down.
Professor Frink, Professor Frink. He makes you laugh. He makes you think.
I don't feel them.
Is he not on the list?
There'd be fudgicles, Bart. Where's the fudgicles?
First, it's Fudge Sickle.
Or am I just being blind?
I just need a better foothold.
There's Dr. Nate. Oh, there he is. There he is. Good shout. I think he's actually. I think Frink is slightly better than Artie Ziff, so I'm gonna pop him there, just above. Not quite up there with Barney Gumble.
Oh, I see Bart.
But that was a great shout. Thanks, man. Yeah, we got him. We got him. It's gonna start May 8th. Nice, nice, awesome. Well, count me in. I'll be there tie-dye.
Mr. Simpson,
No, Frink was a great choice because that gives us a little bit more to work with because now we can think of like people who are like similar. But I'm gonna chuck the KBBL guys. They are fun, but they're not in so many episodes. I think they're probably more entertaining than Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Still got it.
Ah, you know what? They might even be better than Arnie Pie in the Sky.
And have secretaries. Look at him, he's wearing a belt. That's Hollywood for you.
Mr. Hutch, why are you burning all your personal papers?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Your dick's small.
Hey, Manny, who have you been talking to? When did you peak? Yeah, what's your plans for your stream then, Tie-Dye? Anything fun, anything special? Are you gonna be gaming, or are you gonna be chatting, or is it gonna be a mix? Also, welcome in, Manny. How you doing, my guy? Hitting me with that daily dick small. What have you been up to? What's your Wednesday plans?
And even though Frank's agonizing struggle through life was tragically cut short.
You know what? I'm gonna pick somebody who's kind of like close to Agnes, because I don't like her very much. She is entertaining, but not in like, I don't find her nearly as entertaining as like Artie Ziff, for example. She sent it to me. I thought it was a picture of Barbie's legs. You son of a bitch! You told me you wouldn't tell. You said it was a fine size.
What's your dad's job again? He's a nuclear safety technician.
I shaved just for you.
With that broom? What isn't he doing?
I heard that guy's ass.
Yeah, we're doing good, Manny. We're doing good. We're just ranking some Simpsons characters.
Leave my dad alone. Just because he's overweight doesn't mean he's bad.
Coming up with the ultimate tier list. Marge's mom is as painful as Skinner's. Yes. If maybe even more painful, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of Marge's mom at all. At least Skinner's mom is at least somewhat funny, you know, whereas Marge's mom's just like a bit of a bitch.
Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Hey, it may be skinny, but at least it's small. Hey, what's up, Toki? It's Toki, my man, my homie. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rank. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll even put her down here. What do we think? Do we think she's as painful as Lisa?
Well, Bart, it's a 59. That's another F.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
Lisa was big and nice about Homer just then. Well, you know, it's a 1 in a million space hamster. Honestly, she does have her moments, but like, shit. Everyone can have their moments, and she's still pure evil to me. Skinners. Yeah, okay.
59, it's a high F.
Who am I kidding?
I think they're a tie. They might. Yeah, they're pretty much a dead tie for me.
Oh, now I know how George Washington felt.
Let's see who we got. We got Blinky the three-eyed fish.
1754. What?
How are we feeling about Blinky?
The famous defeat of the French. Oh
my God, Bart, you're right.
I like Blinky.
And due to the difficulty
Not as much. Yeah, not as much as Barney Gumble.
Hey, it's only fair.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, he's just a fish. He doesn't really say much.
I passed. I got a D minus. I passed.
I prefer the fish to Artie's Earth.
I passed. I got a D minus. I passed. I got a D minus. I passed. I got a D minus. I passed.
Just so you can avoid the twins. Oh man.
Teacher.
God, I'm gonna be delving deep into my soul about how I feel about some of these guys.
Show you kids the time of your life. Get ready for 2 weeks at the happiest.
I might even have to add an extra category at some point. We'll just see. I feel like 6 is enough, but we might need an extra category as a control group. Oh, next up we got Sideshow Bob. Let's go. I love Sideshow Bob. Not quite as much as Mr. Burns. Probably about there. I think he's not quite as good as Apu, but he's up there. And Apu has a better singing voice. Sorry, Fraser Crane, Kelsey Grammer. How's everybody doing today? Not bad, Toki. How are you doing, my man? It was nice chatting to you the other night. I hope you're having a good time. What are you up to today, my man? Alright, I'm pretty sure that's Boobarella. And I don't really know how to feel about Boobarella. Like, apart from having boobs, like, I don't really know much else about her. But I mean, we can all like boobs, right? Just by having boobs, that's automatically in the green.
Come back here.
It's been done.
Is it right they stopped doing a poo on The Simpsons? Yeah, man. I heard, what's the guy who voiced him called? Not Harry Shearer, the other one. Bollocks, my memory's failing me here. He played David in Friends. And I just can't remember. He was Patches O'Houlihan. Hank Azaria, thank you guys. Yeah, Hank Azaria. He said he wasn't gonna do him anymore because he didn't realize quite how it affected some people, but after chatting to like, you know, Indian people, he said that he didn't realize how negatively it was affecting them, and so he said he's not gonna reprise that role, which is a shame because Apu, I loved Apu. I thought he was a great character. Hank Azaria is a fantastic actor. I loved him in Dodgeball as the young Patches O'Houlihan.
No time for you, old man.
Let's see who we got. We got this, the eyebrow baby. Yeah, exactly, Brown. It is a shame, but I get it. I get it. I can only imagine the teasing that some people have suffered because of the, you know, that character.
Please, don't hurt me. Don't be afraid.
Oh, the camera guy in Godzilla. Oh, man. Toki, I totally forgot about that. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. It's alright, dude. I think we're all old heads in here.
4 drink minimum?
I'll cover you, honey.
Hi, how you folks doing?
Yeah, we got the baby with the eyebrow, who I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of. I was chatting with my other half not that long ago.
Is this thing on?
We were watching somebody else talking about Simpsons characters, and we differed on opinion. I said I didn't like. I can't remember the name. Is it Gerald? I think it's Gerald.
been zinged and I love it.
But
Last angry clown.
not for me.
The man
Pisses
who
me off a
spews
little bit.
Truth from every orifice.
But not quite
Ladies
as
and
much as.
gentlemen.
Mo says lack.
Not quite as much as
Hi, I'm Mo
Marge's
S.
mom.
Yeah, so
But
last
slightly
night
more
I
than
was closing
Skinner's
up the
mom.
bar when some young punk comes in and tries to stick me up.
Whatever did you do, Mo?
Well, it could have been a real ugly situation, but I managed to shoot him in the
I
spine.
think this is looking good so far. This is looking good so far. I'm
Yeah,
happy
I guess
with it.
the next place he robs
Who
better
we
have
got?
a ramp.
We got Okay, this is a tough one. We got Dr. Nick.
Open up, Curly.
Like,
This
you've
is a
gotta
raid.
love Dr. Nick, right?
Curly.
Hi, everybody.
All right, but I don't know what you expect to find in a simple neighborhood
Organ
pet
harvester.
shop.
Argentinian American.
Pet shop, eh? Well, I just have one question. What kind of pet shop is filled with rambunctious yahoos?
I think one
and
of
hot
my
jazz
favorite
music at
scenes
1
of Dr.
a.m.?
Nick is when he's like,
yeah.
let's get the drugs for the surgery. And he
The
just
best
shoots
damn
himself
pet
up.
shop in town.
All right.
Oh
You
man, I think
people
I'm gonna
remember,
have to. I don't think
baby
he's
turtles
quite.
and alligators may
quite
seem like
up
a cute
there
idea
with-
for a pet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, bro.
Let's
You
go,
see,
boys.
you know, man. That's one of my favorite Dr. Nick scenes. Yeah, I don't think I can put him on the top tier list.
Won't even let me clapper erasers.
But I think I'm gonna have to rate him above Apu. Just because he makes me laugh so freaking much.
That's too far.
All of these are subject to change as well. If you guys have opinions, I'm always welcome. I'm always happy to listen to them, and you might even be able to change my mind on some stuff.
Wait a second.
But-
You're the man at the hospital who reads to sick
It
children.
might be your favorite Doctor scene in general. It is good. Like,
My friend Flicker.
all right, we'll keep on the Doctor theme then. Let's
By your own butt.
where is
Can I
he?
get a
Here we
beer?
go. We got
Oh,
Dr.
yeah, sure.
Hibbert. Another fantastic
sorry, I
Doctor.
forgot we're out of
And the
beer.
picture they've chosen for
I
him
know, I got
is just
behind on my beer
perfect because that
payment.
scene in
Distributor cut
Treehouse
me
of
off, and I
Horror
spent my last 10
when he
grand on the
turns
love
to
tester.
turns to Hugo, Bart's evil twin. He's like, I bet you haven't even
Too
seen
late,
your
Homer.
own
Barney
face in the
sucked it
mirror.
dry.
And then
Cut his
just
gums up pretty bad.
clocks him in the face. Is so
Take it easy,
good.
Homer. I learned how to make other drinks at bartender school.
So he's definitely got to
Gin
be
and
somewhere up here.
Do they mix? Hello, Moe's Tavern, birthplace of the Rob Roy.
Does
Is
Dr.
Seymour
Hibbert
there? Last
rate
name,
better
Bud.
than Barney
Just a
Gumble?
sec.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Oh man, I hate that bitch. Let's not think of the children, please, Manny. Please.
Hold on, I'll check.
Helen Lovejoy can suck a fat one.
Hey, has anybody seen my crotch
She's gonna
lately?
be low down
Yeah,
on
Moe's
this
Tavern,
list.
Moe's speaking.
Shock there?
Who?
Shock. Last name's
I think I prefer
hold
Dr.
on.
Hibbert to Kang and Kodos as well.
Jacques Strap. Hey guys, I'm looking for a Jacques Strap. Yeah, just a minute. I'll
Is
check.
Dr. Hibbert better than
B.O. problem. B.O. problem. Come on, guys, do I
Slideshow
have a
Bobface?
B.O. problem here?
You sure do.
It's hard to say because Sideshow Bob has some absolutely
Hey, everybody.
amazing
I'm a
moments.
stupid moron.
The
with an
episode
ugly
where he
face
tries to
and a
take
big
over
butt
television and get
my
it shut
butt
down
smells,
is
and
just
I like to
beautiful.
kiss my own butt. Wait a minute. Most haven't.
Is Mr. Freely there?
Oh.
Alright, and Manny, you threw out a fantastic, fantastic one. Where is Helen Lovejoy?
Here. Hey, everybody. IP free.
She's got to be on this list somewhere, right? There she is.
Wait a
This
minute.
bitch.
Listen to me, you lousy
I actually
bum.
think I'm gonna chuck her down here
I swear I'm gonna slice your heart in half. Oh, wait a minute. Shucks.
in the bottom
It's
tier.
you, isn't it, you
The purple
cowardly
monkey
little
dishwashers.
runt? When I get a hold of you, I am
But
gonna
now
watch
I
you
have to
like a
ask,
fish and drink your
do we
blood.
hate Helen Lovejoy
Listen, you, when I get a
more
hold
than
of you,
Lisa
I'm gonna use
Simpson?
your head for a bucket and paint my house with your brain.
If the online polls are anything to go by, Helen Lovejoy is the most hated character in The Simpsons.
Oh, wait a minute. Listen, you little scum-sucking pus bucket. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna pull out your eyeballs with a corkscrew.
I don't think I do. I don't think I hate her as much as I hate Lisa.
It's a weird world, Homer. As hard as it is to believe, some people don't care for me neither.
No, I won't accept that.
No, it's true. I got their
I think
names
she's
written down
painful.
right here in what I call my enemies list.
And she has maybe one or two funny moments that I can think of throughout the entire series.
Enemies list. You just crossed out his name and
But
put yours.
she doesn't make me want to
give me
punch
that,
her
give
in
me
the
that.
face quite as much as Lisa does.
Bonnie Gumble.
Oh. Well, what'll I do, Mo?
Well, why don't you invite him over to dinner? Turn him from an enemy into a friend.
Alright, let's
Then when
find
he's not
someone in like
expecting
the
it, bam!
neutrals
The
or
old
somebody
fork
who
in the
doesn't get a
eye.
lot of love
Do you think it might work without
or a lot of
the
screen
fork
time.
in
What
the
about
eye?
database?
So it was the first time. Homer, I'm sorry you're mad at me, but this isn't personal. This is business.
Is
Well, let me tell you
database
something. You
a
just lost
win
yourself
or a
a
loss?
customer.
What? I'm sorry, Homer, I couldn't hear you.
I said you just lost yourself.
I
a
don't even
customer.
think I can picture any like
yourself a
scenes with him
customer.
really.
Have to speak up.
You just lost yourself a customer, Mo.
I can hear his voice clear as day in my head, but I just can't picture him saying or doing anything that memorable. Like, he's not
But it says
dislikable,
good for one free beer at Moe's. This is Moe's Tavern, isn't it?
so I think I'm
No,
gonna have to
this
throw him
is
somewhere like
Moe's Cavern.
Give me my beer.
around here.
Stupid welcome mobile. I knew it would ruin me.
You automatically
Hey, I
lump
can
him with
suck,
Lisa.
I'll check.
Yeah, he does have a
Hugging
few
kiss.
scenes with
Hey, I'm
Lisa.
looking
I
for
suppose they all
Amanda
hang out
Hugging
because they're
Kiss.
nerds. I'm pretty
Why
sure they're
can't
all
I
part
find
of some
Amanda
group as
Hugging
well.
Kiss?
There's who's in that group? There's what's his name?
That's so cool.
Martin,
If I ever find out who you are, I'm
database,
gonna shove a sausage down
kid
your
called
throat and stick
Cosine, if I
starving
remember
dogs in your butt.
correctly.
My name is Jimbo Jones, and I live at 1094 Evergreen Terrace.
Aha! Big mistake, pal. I knew he'd slip up
You haven't
sooner or
watched The
later.
Simpsons in so long. Oh man, Toki.
Rusty and dull.
If you're gonna go back and watch it,
Bonnie, don't steal any
seasons
beer while
1
I'm
to
gone.
like
What kind of pathetic
9,
drugs you
10,
take me
11,
for?
that's roughly where it starts to
Somebody
peter
spilled
off
beer in
after
this
that.
ashtray.
Here's the deal,
And
Grandpa.
I wouldn't
A
even
guy
bother
I
watching
think
some of
was
the
an
new ones.
explorer
It
left
actually
this in
bums
the
me
bar
out
one
because
night.
sometimes I
It
like
may be
when a new
about
episode
ancient
or newish
treasure,
episode
or
comes on.
directions to some guy's house, but
I
to
hear
find out, we'll need
Judy
money,
Kavanagh,
we'll
who
need
voices
provisions,
Marge's
and a
voice,
two-man diving
and
bell.
doing Marge's
pretty
voice for so
stupid,
long has
but so far
wrecked
you're
her
the front
throat.
runner.
Her voice box is shattered, and now Marge, Marge now sounds like Marge's mom
But if you're
did
so sure what it ain't, how
in the
about
beginning
telling
of the
us what it
season.
am?
And I mean, she is kicking on. I'm pretty sure she's over 70 now, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, Homer. Women
It's gotta
can
be,
smell
gotta have been a
panic,
lot
and,
of stress
right
on the
now I gotta
throat.
be
And
reading
apparently, I don't know how true this is because I
All
can't
I
remember
smell
the
is
source,
garlic and fish.
but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's just something I heard. Apparently, one of the reasons that is because during the filming of the Simpsons movie, they made her do like take after take after take,
Okay, well, I do.
and
A
apparently
lot of
she's
people
never
know that,
really
but
quite
you gotta
sounded
keep
the
trying.
same since.
So hi
Wasn't
there.
that Adam Sandler's
don't
mom
scream.
and Click? Maybe. Oh, that's a movie I haven't seen
There's
for
no
a
one
long
else
time.
here. You must be talking to me.
Quite sad if I remember correctly, isn't it?
That's
Like,
an antique.
I think I vaguely remember watching that and being like, man, this isn't your usual
yeah, we ran out
Adam
of floorboards
Sandler
there, so we painted the dirt.
hilarious
Pretty clever.
romp, you know?
Homer, maybe you'd have more fun at Moe's tonight.
It was
Oh,
quite
for some
quite
reason,
deep,
Moe's
man.
always closed on Wednesday.
It made you
And
cry.
then
There
they
we go.
realized
There we
they
go.
were
It's
no
definitely
longer little girls.
not your normal Adam
were little
Sandler
women.
laugh then.
Look, you can
Yeah,
either
yeah, I
accept
felt like that
science
was
and
the crack, bro. It's like
bestiality, or you
it
can
started
believe
off
in
really
angels
like
and live in a
lighthearted, and then
childish
it
dream
does
world.
take a
Science.
hell
What
of a
science
turn.
ever done for us? TV off.
It makes you think about the
Let's see. Where is that map?
the fragileness of
Evergreen
life.
Terrace. There it is. F5.
Oh, great. Now I'm fucking depressed.
Their clothes off for money. Let's hear it for Mo.
Yeah, oh man, Toki. I tell you what, that would be a good movie for a watch party, you know. If it's on Amazon Prime, we might be able to... Actually, no, I don't want to depress everybody with a watch party of Click.
Hey, don't give up, Mo. The girl of your
'Cause
dreams
it
has
is
gotta be in
sad.
some bar.
Ah, there's nobody for Mo. I'm just gonna die
Yeah,
lonely
definitely
and
an eye
ugly
opener.
and dead.
There's not a lot of movies that make me
No.
proper
All right,
in
maybe
my
I did,
feels,
but I
but
didn't
that's
shoot 'em.
definitely up there.
Checks out. Okay, sir, you're free to go.
Good, because I got a hot date tonight. Odd date. Dinner with friends. Dinner alone. Watching
see, let's see.
TV alone. All right.
How do we feel about Kirk Van Houten? He sleeps in a race car bed.
Now, would you unhook this already,
That's pretty
please?
cool, right?
I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment. Here you go, Pelly.
It hit home for you because of you and your kiddo. Yeah, I bet it definitely hits hard for anybody with kids
I could have
growing
gone
up.
to the park and played with other kids. I gotta make up for lost time. Sitting in a rocking chair.
But just don't do what Adam Sandler did. Don't hit the fast forward.
A B C D E F G. Watch those June bugs.
God, it's been a while since I've seen that. You know what? I might actually, and maybe not for a watch party, but I might sit there and watch that this week, just to hit myself in the feels. It's been a while since I've had a good ugly cry.
What was the third thing you said? Come on, don't take it so hard.
Still slow down
got
for the
that other
boobies.
kid,
Hell yeah, Toki.
Lisa.
Boobarella's got your
Let's
back.
take her out hunting tomorrow. Make her into a man.
Oh, she'd never
You didn't have
go.
kids when you watched
She's
it
a
the first time. You'd probably cry if you watched it now. That's fair. That's fair.
Jeez. You and Marge ain't cousins, are you?
See, I've got big gaps in my memory about, like,
Man, you go through
what
life.
it's fully
you try
about.
to
I
be
remember
nice to
bits and
people,
pieces,
you struggle to
but
resist the
because
urge
it's been
to
so
punch 'em
long
in the
since I've
face
seen
and
it,
go
I'm
wild.
struggling to,
For
like,
some
piece
filthy
together,
little puke that treat you
like,
like
some
dirt
of
unless
the
you're on
intimate
a
parts.
team. Well, I'm better than dirt. Well, most kinds
Maybe
of
I
dirt,
shouldn't
not-
watch it.
not that
Maybe I should
fancy store-bought
just
dirt,
laugh
that
at, like,
stuff
Walk
loaded
Hard or
with
something.
nutrients. I
Stick on a
can't
funny.
compete with that stuff.
Okay. Right now, I want each of you to try something interesting.
How do you
There's
guys
no
feel
trick to
about
it.
Kirk Van
It's just a
Houten,
simple
man?
trick. Now, close your eyes for a moment and really
Ooh,
listen.
I'm not putting him down
to
there.
that
He's
inner voice
definitely not as
inside. Your inner
painful as Lisa, but he is painful.
Listen, what's he saying?
Hey, Mo, what's
I might have to
up?
chuck
You no
him
talk
somewhere
with
on,
your
like, the
accent no
lower
more.
end of the scale.
Mamma mia. Yeah,
He doesn't-
call this an unfair generalization if you must, but old people are no good at
He's not as
everything.
annoying as Marge's mom. He might be slightly more annoying
Now
than
my
Skinner's
pants
mom,
are chafing me.
or roughly about the same.
All right, who's Jimbo Jones?
I am.
You just made your second mistake, buddy boy.
Who do you guys think is more annoying?
Oh man.
Millhouse's dad or Skinner's mom?
That's your outlaw?
I wasn't really gonna kill ya. I was just gonna cut ya. I forget it. Ouch! I better go check on Bonnie.
Probably Skinner's mom. Okay. Yeah.
Is it okay to come out now, Mr. Gay Man? Sir?
So
do
yeah,
anything
we'll
you
put him
say.
there.
Anything.
Picked up a nudie deck for a game.
The girls of the internet.
like that.
Ooh, I go online
Millhouse's
with
dad
them
because you
any
see him
day.
more. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, hey, we've offended Herman.
What pops into my
going
head
out
when I
for
think
some
of
fresh
Millhouse's
air.
dad is
That guy sure likes his fresh air.
a couple of scenes.
None of that
The
for me.
funniest one is probably when
Oh, yeah.
Millhouse
Yeah,
buys Bart's
yeah.
soul,
Hold on.
and Bart goes and chases him all the way down to his grandma's house, and Millhouse's dad is just like, "Can you give him back his soul? I want to go back to bed." But then there's an episode where he like starts a lacrosse team with the kids and Homer, and he tries to be Homer's best friend, and it's just so painful watching him like fawn over Homer, who clearly just does not have any interest in being his friend.
Why he's so
It's just
eager to go to
painful.
the garage?
The garage. Hey, fellas, the garage. Well, ooh la dee da, Mr. Frenchman.
Well, what do you call it?
A car hole.
Yeah, he's definitely
You gotta give
an
me back my
annoying
floor.
dude.
My customers are walking around on the pipes.
Hey, next time pay your bills.
But I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna class him as just slightly more annoying than Mrs. Skinner, because at least she has some absolute banger lines.
Oh, Mo. How do you like me? How do you like me? Mo.
Right, let's see.
Why don't you like me? Nobody likes me. Oh, hey. Oh,
Okay, this one's this is gonna be kind of a tough one because they're just mostly neutral. But we got Santa's little helper.
Stupid dressing well.
who doesn't really get a lot of love. The only big scenes I can really picture with Santa's Little Helper are
this is pretty terrific.
The episode where Bart has to teach him how to behave.
Homer there?
Homer who?
Homer.
And
Sexual.
oh man, that one's kind of sad.
Let me check. Homer
It has a nice ending, but it is kind of sad. He just starts ruining everybody. Like, he needs surgery, and he just seems to, like, ruin everybody's life purely just because he's sick, and that's such a bummer.
You'll do what, young man?
He's definitely somewhere in the green. He's definitely a plus.
Is, who is this, and where is Homer Simpson?
Whoa.
I think I'll rate him above Booberella.
Sorry. It's a bad connection, I think.
As for the school, we are exploring various options to raise the $200,000
They're different kind of puppies.
I got a motorhome I never use. Maybe we should raffle it off.
Maybe you should shut up.
Well, okay.
We could try selling liquor.
As what's his face would
Please,
say,
sir, put some shoes on.
JR and Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, I want to
Look
send
at those
2
puppies.
dozen roses, and I want to put something nice on the card, like Renee, my treasure. Shut up, Rum.
Man, Barney's laugh is so good.
No, I don't want that on the card. But let me hear how it sounds.
Let's do it for our old pal
Nah,
Mosey.
take it out.
We've got Mo Sizzler.
People, your taxes are high
I
because
love
of
a bit of
illegal
Mo.
immigrants.
I feel like they
That's
took
right.
his character in a
Illegal
little bit of a dark
We
direction.
need to get rid of them.
He definitely didn't seem quite
I
as
knew it was them.
painful
Even when it was the
during
Bears,
the
I knew it
earlier
was them.
seasons. He was like a
Homer was spending
strange,
money
weird
like
guy.
a teenage Arab.
But he felt more
He bought me
creepy
a
than painful
Rolex
in the
and,
beginning.
cashmere jeans. I felt
And then they
kind
kind
of
of turned him
I
into
was always trying to
this
squall with his wife.
just like
So when do we start
depressed
filming?
mess.
Oh.
And then there was the episode where he tried to off
Say, Yvonne,
himself.
Remember when I said I'd have to send away to NASA to calculate your bar tab?
But I love a bit of Mo, so I think I'm gonna rank him nice and
The
high.
results came back today.
I think I prefer Mo
You owe me $70
to
billion. No, wait. That's for the Voyager spacecraft. Your tab's $14 billion.
I think I want to play some somewhere over here.
$2,000.
Well, that's halfway
Somewhere is he as good as a poo?
Freeze, dude. Move a muscle and I'll blow this
Yeah. A little bit more cringe, but
I'm behind 3 inches of bulletproof glass.
he's pretty funny.
Do your
He's
work.
pretty funny.
All right.
Yeah, Mo's definitely one of my
Stay out of
faves
there,
as
stay out
well.
of there. Oh, good God, no!
What was it they call him? Kid Gorgeous.
Oh,
And then it
goodbye,
was
student
Kid Presentable.
loan payments.
Then Kid Gruesome. And then finally Kid Mo.
Hey, I wonder how much air is in here.
Shit. I might have to give him the edge on Dr. Nick as well.
No, that bridge has a troll under it. Everything in this forest is from a fairy tale, and this book can keep us one step ahead.
I think it's because I'm a bit miserable like him. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's probably why I like him as well.
Desperately lonely.
Hey, a penny.
So, who are
He makes
you
me
guys
feel better
anyhow?
about
Agents
myself.
Mulder and Scully, FBI.
But not much. Not
FBI,
much.
huh?
Just a little bit.
Excuse me. All right, they're on to us. Get them
Oh,
back
he
to
is good.
SeaWorld.
And look at that face. Plus, he knows what to do when some gangster's dissing your fly girl. Oh,
You
shit.
know what
Nah,
really
oh,
aggravates
man.
me?
Is he
It's
top
them
tier
immigrants.
material?
They want all the benefits of living in Springfield, but they ain't even bothered to learn
He might
themselves
be.
the
He might be.
language.
Yeah, those are exactly my sentimonies. What
You said it, Bond.
Makes you want to bar so you feel better than others. Yeah. Plus, you can overcharge your customers and get shit faced on the job.
Yes, I'm looking for a friend of mine. Last name
Although now I think about it, I don't know if I've ever seen Mo take a drink
Huge
at all in the
Somebody
series.
check the men's room for a huge
I don't even know if he drinks.
Telephone.
Hello, this is
He definitely likes to get other people drunk, but I don't think I've ever seen him pick up a
What
drink
can I do
now that
for
I
you,
think
Bart?
about it.
Look, I'll level with you, mister.
He's a
This
dealer.
is a crank call
He's a
that sorta
frickin' dealer.
backfired, and I'd like to
That's
bail
what
out
he
right
is.
now.
All right. Better luck next time.
He is.
What
He's
a nice
top
young
tier
man.
material
Get
for
out,
sure.
take your sackage
I'm
of weird
sold.
dollars with you. I'll give you till 3. Water.
Who we got next?
Hello, Mo? We know you're the one behind this, so knock it off or we're going to the cops.
No, I'll take care of it. Okay, it's over.
Oh,
Get
there's
him
so
out
many
of here.
good ones to choose from. bar owners that drink are usually alcoholics. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They got the access.
You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers.
Man, I remember when I used to do some bartending a few years ago. The place where I was working, the chef, it was like a bar restaurant, and the chef, every time he would finish and he would like leave, he lived close by to the bar. He would come back in, and there was like a back room with no cameras, and he'd always bring like a bottle of Jack Daniels,
And this olive
and
is
sometimes like he loved getting me absolutely plowed full of drink at work.
That's great. Now the car's gonna have to represent
And I used to have to cycle home like 2-3 miles.
The car.
And some of those nights, I was like cycling home, just like fading in and out because I was so goddamn drunk.
The ugly one? Were you
Good
the ugly
times,
one?
good times.
No, I was the tough kid, smelly. My stick was looking into an exhaust pipe and getting a
Amy's
face
dad
full of
is
soot.
anyway.
Nobody could do that better than me. Of course, it was kind of hard
I
to
imagine
think of
it's just
reasons
what
for me to
happens
look in
when
that
you've got
exhaust pipe every
such
time,
easy
but, you know, we had
access.
good writers. William Faulkner could write an exhaust pipe gag that would really make you think.
If you were such a big shot, why aren't you still making movies?
Plus, Mo is all about, like, he doesn't give a fuck who he rips off.
Oh no, my favorite Aggie!
You see it when Barney gets sober and he's always trying to force him to get back on that alcohol. He's a bit of a nasty bastard.
Oh my God!
But we love him because he's your old pal Mosey.
Yeah, luckily Alfalfa was an orphan owned by the studio.
See what else we got.
My friends, Bob is a political prisoner. I want every
Oh
loyal
man,
listener
okay,
to
here we
do
go, here we
everything
go.
they can to get
Sherry
them
and
out of
Terry.
jail.
All right, you heard the man. One grenade each.
What do you guys think of the creepy twins?
I think he meant through nonviolent grassroots political action.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the creepy twins.
All right, give him back. Come on, everybody, give him back. Hey,
Red Ram.
Who pulled the pin on this one?
There are alien
They are a
forces
little
acting
bit
in ways we can't perceive.
shining
Are we
light.
alone in the universe? Impossible.
I wonder if that's
when
what they
you
were
consider
based
the
on.
wonders that exist all around us. Voodoo priests of Haiti, the Tibetan numerologists of Appalachia.
When I
the
think of them, I
unsolved
think of this
mysteries
scene where
unsolved mysteries.
they're like doing
The
this
truth
weird trick
is
and
out
there's
there.
3 of them and they're all like rotating. I think they might actually have a triplet.
She's at the fence.
But I don't know if that was just like them pulling a trick or if they actually did have a triplet, but I definitely remember there being 3 of
So,
them.
what'll it be, Homer?
Mo, give me a beer.
No, not unless you kill your family.
They're kind of annoying as well. They're always picking on Bart and Lisa. They're kind of bullies.
You know what's so
Except
happy?
except for when they get a pool.
Very happy. La,
And
la, la,
I
la,
remember
la,
a
la,
distinct
see?
quote from
Now
them,
raise your family,
which
I'll give
is,
you a
wow, isn't it amazing that the same week you got a pool is the same week we realized we like you? So they're also, like, users. You know what? They're actually nasty. I don't like them. I'm gonna put them somewhere over here.
Success! It's ringing.
Moe's Tavern.
I'm looking for a Mr. Smithers. First name Whalen.
They're possibly more annoying than Kirk Van Houten because...
So you're looking for a Mr. Smithers, eh?
Yeah.
First name Whalen, is it?
Because at least he's kind of funny.
When I
They're just
catch
annoying.
you, I'm gonna pull out your eyes and shove them down your pants.
They're definitely
so you
in,
can
like,
watch me
Marge's
kick the
mom
crap out of you,
territory.
Okay? Then I'm gonna use your tongue to paint my boat.
I feel that you should shut up.
You know you really irritate me, Skinner. What with your store-bought haircut and excellent posture.
Mister?
Oh man, okay, so watching somebody else
Oh, no, there's no need to
ranking
resort to
Simpsons
violence.
characters,
sure there is.
and this one really pissed me off. So we got Herb Simpson, and they said that Herb Simpson was a dud.
The fire inspector
They
would
ranked
be
him pretty
appalled.
low, and that pissed me off because A,
feel.
Herb was great.
So you all
He was a
hate
great
me?
character.
That's right, Brainiac.
You know,
Your
Homer's
course is our
long
job,
lost brother.
Which we need for working.
Not to
He was
mention
rich. He
driving
was
too.
like a
And I
millionaire.
was a lot happier before I knew Dame
And
Edna
he was
a
voiced by
man.
Danny
A
DeVito,
lot happier.
and
I'm
nobody
detecting a
ever
distinct
should speak
strain
ill of Danny DeVito because he's a
anti-intellectualism in
fucking
this tavern.
legend. You gotta love Danny DeVito.
Your dick's small.
Okay, when I
That's
call
you
your
can't prove
name,
that, man.
You say present.
You can't prove
or
that.
here. Or no,
I
say
can
present.
prove that, but you can't prove
I
that.
need a bath. Yeah, all right,
Any
settle
kid
down.
that
I need a
Lisa
bath,
is or
yeah?
wants to be friends with are the worst characters.
All right, fine,
Yeah, you can
fine.
say that again.
My butt reach.
They really are. It's just a bad omen.
Hey, what are you laughing at? What?
Just a freaking bad
I
omen.
get it. It's my big ears, isn't it, kids? Isn't it? Well, children,
The thing is, as well, Lisa actually like has friends, but she's always bitching like, I've got no friends. But it's like, yeah, you got friends. They're just
must lie
nerds.
elsewhere.
Nerds are people
Describe your
too.
tavern in one word.
Is crap hole one word?
Yes, if it's
Is crap
hyphenated.
hole one
Then I'll
word?
stick with crap hole.
If you want my advice, beautify your hole.
Yeah,
You
putting
beautify
Mo
your
up there was
soul.
definitely the right
Nice
choice.
hole, nice soul.
But I think Herb, Danny DeVito.
Okay, time for my annual holiday tradition. Attempting to kill
I don't think he
myself.
hits the top tier line, but he's definitely A plus material. Yeah, and that's a good point as well. Milhouse is obsessed with her. If he's good enough for Bart, he's good enough for Lisa. And as rude as she is to Milhouse, in the flash forwards, she always seems to like marry him. So
What's it say?
maybe Milhouse just being persistent
Hey, Bon, as a special
finally
gift
wears
to me
her
this
down
year,
and it
will you
works.
kill me?
But I already got you a wool hat.
Maybe next year, huh?
It also shows that she's a little bit shallow.
Telegram for
See,
Haywood,
just
you
another
cuddle
reason
me.
to hate Lisa.
Hey, would you cuddle me? Big guy in the back. Hey, would you
I
cuddle
think
me?
Herb
Dude, that little...
ranks above Sideshow
I'm
Bob,
gonna drive a golden spike
in my humble
where your
opinion.
union meets
She
your Central
realizes she doesn't
Pacific.
deserve better
Stop.
than Milhouse. Hell yeah. You hit the nail on the head. She really
I
doesn't.
suppose if you must know, I'm
This is
60.
gonna be me shitting on Lisa Simpson for like the next 2 hours. I fucking hate that bitch.
Flanders? Goat placenta? Monkey sweat?
So kind of a electric hat?
Holy water? It's holy water, right?
Although if the Simpsons predictions are anything to go by, she's gonna be the next president after President Trump.
Don't deserve to
So
win.
maybe I shouldn't
I
pick on her
sabotaged
too
all
much.
the other entries.
And she might come
Like
for
me and
me.
Marge are both going to hell. That's where I'll make my move. All right, here's the
All right,
411,
okay,
folks. Say some gangster is dissing your
I'd like
fly
to see
girl.
her go after him, and
Just
he's
give him one of
too
these.
good for her for a change. That would make her good for a good episode,
Ooh, hey.
or a good part of an episode. He's too
I
much
learned
of a
so
simp,
much
though.
about my family. You'd be surprised how much you hear if you just listen once in a while.
Really?
And to be fair, he does have a lot of issues.
For an escort, please? To where? How about Orgasmville?
I'm just happy he didn't end up with his
Hello?
puppy Goo Goo.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
Is everyone here as sick
Oh man, although I just got a horrible flashback to an episode where Bart goes out with like Milhouse's cousin, and she's just like a female version of Milhouse, and
Home of the stinkiest
that's
rag
such
in
a
America.
freaking
Hey, Mo.
Oh, Homer, listen, I need
horrible
50
image.
grand.
I need
Don't
to
ask me
laser
why.
burn that out of
No,
my
no,
head.
I need 50 grand.
I asked you first.
Gets them from his
Fine, I'll
dad.
send you 50 grand.
Thanks.
Yeah, and his mum's not much better.
Oh,
Is she
Leonard,
on this
I need
list?
100
Yeah, she
grand.
is on this list. I'm gonna chuck her
Hello.
somewhere
I'd like
low
to speak
down
with
as
a
well,
Mr.
because
Snotball.
she's just.
First name
I
Yura.
think I actually
You're a snotball?
prefer
What?
his
How
dad
dare
to
you?
his mum.
If I find out who this is, I'll staple a flag to your butt and mail
I
you
think
to
I'm gonna
Iran.
chuck her down there. She's in Helen Lovejoy territory.
I'm sorry I shot you, Mo.
Nah, that's okay. It's like my
She's
dad
very
always said.
annoying.
Eventually, everybody gets shot.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm calling for Reverend
And
Lovejoy.
you guys feel
Who is
free
this?
to disagree, but I think she belongs down there.
The listen lady.
Yeah, well, listen, lady. I got so many problems, I don't even know where to begin here.
Right, guys, I just quickly need to nip to the loo.
why don't you
I will be back
start from
in
the
like
top?
3 minutes. I'm gonna leave this up on the screen.
Number one,
I'm gonna
I've lost
zoom
the
out a
will to
little
live.
tiny touch so you guys can see some of the other
ridiculous.
characters, just
You've
in
got
case you
lots
want
to
to
live
have a
for.
little look.
Really? That's not
Piece
what
something
Reverend
together,
Lovejoy's
have a
been
little
telling me.
think, feel
Wow,
free,
you're good,
and I will be
thanks.
back in about 3 minutes.
Hi, it's
And
me
I appreciate you
again.
guys
I
hanging
got
out with
another
me so far. It's
problem.
been really fun.
This one's about my cat.
You guys are the best. I shall catch you
Shut
in a
up,
few.
I'm asking her.
Hello? I'd like to speak to Elvis Jagger Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, don't you try and prank me with a fake name. I will whip out your intestines and use them to make a lanyard. Hello? Hello? Oh! And that's the origin of that.
I'm dying, Mo.
Is there anything I can do?
No. Unless you have a cure for cancer. Do you have a cure for cancer? 'Cause that would be great.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Goodbye, Mo.
Bye, Professor. Hey, don't you want to take your shoes off before you go swimming? Professor? Oh. Oh.
This sounds like a case that only the Simpson family can solve.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll just be going then.
Well, hey, you guys can come with us.
No. He said Simpson family. I mean, you know, it sounded exciting, but, you know, we don't want to intrude.
Thanks for understanding.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see ya.
Bye, Mo. Shut up, Netface.
Oh, we're gonna die, and I never tasted cantaloupe.
You didn't miss much. Honeydew is the money melon.
God, take it all. Get it all out of here.
You know, Mo, you might want to keep the fire extinguishers.
Nah, too many bad memories.
Well, look at the bright side, Mo. You still got us.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that actually makes me feel a little better.
Why? That was a problem in the first place. You were going broke because we were your only customers. Wasn't that the problem in the first place? That you were going broke? Mo? Mo? Hey, Mo? Oh, you're thinking about all the money you blew, aren't you? What was it? $50,000, $60,000? Mo? Look, maybe it would help if you went over all the mistakes you made from the beginning. Mo?
What?
Let me get a pad.
Mo.
Bart, are you going to mow the lawn today? Okay, but you promised me more money. I mow.
Mo.
When Bart's done, can we mow to the movies? There's a moat name. Of course. All work and mo play makes mo a mo mo. Mo 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 mo. Mo 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 mo. Mo 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 mo. Mo.
Hey, Homer. Hey, Homer. Hey, Homer. Hey, Homer. Hey, Homer. Hey, Homer.
What's the matter?
Hello, I'd like to speak to Ms. Tinkle. First name... Ivana?
Ivana Tinkle. Just a sec. Ivana Tinkle. Ivana Tinkle. All right, everybody, put down your glasses. Ivana Tinkle. Har.
Well, Marge, they solved the case of the haunted quarry.
Homer, shouldn't we give that skull to Mr. Smithers?
Why, he just buried.
Hey, I found a clue that's gonna bust your mystery wide open.
Sorry, we already solved it.
Oh. Well, you want to take a look at it anyways, just for ha-has?
Seems kind of pointless now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just that I went to a lot of trouble, making the envelope and everything.
Let's see what you have, Mo.
Okay, now this first thing is just gonna look like a used Band-Aid, and it is, but the rest of the stuff don't make no sense without it, so, bear with me.
Wow, Mo, you've been doing a lot of sleuthing.
Oh, yeah, I sleuthed my ass off on this one. Okay, this is a number 6 from somebody's address, or is it a 9? You don't know. This is gravel, okay? Gravel. This is, that's more gravel. Okay, this is a shell that, to me, this is just me talking, it looks like a helmet for a mouse. Now, that sounds crazy, right? But if you ask the mice about it,
Hey, what's up, guys? I
I
appreciate
mean,
you
they
sticking
run
around
the
when I
other
went
way.
for a slash.
At first, I was just fishing with the
So,
helmet
you are
thing,
nicer
but
than
then
me.
from the
I
mouse
wouldn't have put her in until the
reaction
end
I
out
got,
of spite.
I got,
That's
a little
fair.
more
That's fair.
concerned.
Nah, she doesn't deserve to go in at the end.
Who made that
She'll think
envelope?
she's special. She'll think she's hot shit.
Over here.
She's just a common whore. Let's see who we got next. Let's find someone nice, someone who we can put somewhere high up. What about... Oh, man. Here we go, here we go. This guy's got to get some love, right? We got Ralph Wiggum.
No, just read the note.
Everybody's got to love a little bit of Ralph Wiggum, right?
One's at the bottom.
Good Lord, there's a fly in my drink.
I put it there.
Like,
Did?
I slipped it into your glass.
I think he might be one of my favorite characters, and I think he's possibly top row material.
Queen of the Harpies.
No, I'm
Queen of the
not.
Harpies.
No, I'm not.
Here's your crown, your majesty.
Hello.
In
My
fact,
name is
not only
Mr.
top
Bird.
row
I
material,
believe you have a letter for me.
but
Okay, Mr.
personally,
Bird.
I'm
What's your
inclined to
first name?
place him
I don't know.
like
I'm a stupid
here.
moron with an ugly face and a big butt, and my butt smells, and I like to
like-
kiss my own butt.
It's a tough one. I don't know if I prefer Ralph to Mo,
Oh,
but
by the way, I was being sarcastic.
I mean, there's an entire like
Who'da thought
genre
Darth
of
Vader was
dialect
Luke
called
Skywalker's
Ralphisms.
Thank you, Mr. Blow the Picture for me.
I said I don't
Yes,
want any
definitely the
damn
best
vegetables.
20th
Maybe
century
it's a weird
Fox opening in the
talking, right?
film.
But you
Yeah,
got a butt that won't
Da,
quit.
da, da,
They
da.
got these big chewy pretzels here. That
God,
are
Ralph
all
is so
here.
good.
There's a beer, you know, $5. Get out of here.
Even in the Family Guy crossover, he nailed his part.
Trim those sideburns.
Yeah, he's got to be like number top 3 or like top 5.
Wait a minute. You didn't learn how World War II ended. We won.
Oh man, there's a couple of times I actually feel really bad for Ralph.
Just
There's
a
an
big
episode
toasty
where
cinnamon bun.
him and Bart are
And he
hanging
left
out,
them
and
and
Bart
went out of the
just
city
really
into
doesn't want to
Bethany,
hang out
and
with
he
him until the
lodged
point
there.
where he goes
Yeah.
over to his house and
Think
they get
about
like
it.
the skeleton key
Everyone
to the
is
city.
Stupid except me.
Take this
Be
object.
back in 5. Yeah, no
Beware,
problem, bro, no
carries a
problem.
terrible
Feel
curse.
free to drop in anytime,
that's
dude. I
bad.
appreciate you hanging
It
out.
comes with a free frogut.
That's good.
The frogut is also
man.
cursed.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I'll have
But
a
you
little,
get your choice
a
of
little
topping.
browse.
That's good.
And
The
we'll go for
toppings
some
contain
like, we'll try and fill up the
potassium
mid card for 5. Let's see
That's
who
bad.
else we got. We got
Can I go now?
Yep, here's your problem.
who we
Someone
got?
said this
Someone
thing
who's,
to evil.
someone who's card
Did you wreck the
place
car?
or who I
Did
don't
you
really
raise the
think
dead?
too much
Yes.
about. We
But
got
the car's okay.
Uh-huh.
oh,
All
there's
right
some
then.
weird
You know
characters
that dream where you're in
here.
bed
Let's
and they
go
fly in
with
through the window?
Laura. So that's Laura Powers, I think her name is.
My shirt's chafing me. Mind if I take it off?
And Ruth Powers
Do
as
you
well.
come
So
with the
they're
car?
the next door neighbors of the Simpsonians.
Oh, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name
And,
again is Mr. Plow.
Like, I haven't really
Got
thought
your
about them
nose.
very much because they're only in. I think Laura is in 1 episode and Ruth is in 2, where she has a speaking role. So they don't really get much airtime.
Clown will eat me.
I like Ruth. I think she's quite fun. I think she's, you know,
Look at that
she seems like a
fly.
fun spirit. She's divorced and she wants to go out and have fun with Marge, and I think that's pretty cool. So I'm inclined to put her somewhere in the good,
I call the big one Bite.
section, but
No
not
way.
like too high
There
up
ain't no
because
monorail and there
she
never
didn't really
was.
make too much of an impact.
Solar eclipse. The cosmic ballet.
Probably
goes
rate
up.
her above Boo
Anyone want to
Barella,
switch seats?
My work is done here.
What do you mean your work
but I
is
don't know
done?
if I
You
rate
didn't
her
do
as high
anything.
as Santa's Little Helper.
Didn't I?
Marge,
Maybe.
I'd like to be alone with the
maybe.
sandwich for a moment.
Are you going to eat it?
She was fun.
Yes.
I am the
And
lizard queen.
this,
she's nicer than
this,
Artie's if by
and then
miles,
these.
but I don't know if she's as entertaining.
Doctor. No, I'm not a doctor.
Puke sip.
Yeah, I'll rank her above Santa's Little Helper because he's just kind of bland. And she at least has a bit of personality about her.
Second when his heart rips in half.
But
Overcome the
as for
spider's
Laura,
curse, simply quote a Bible verse.
I actually found her a
Thou
little bit
shalt
painful.
not go.
The Big Book of British Smiles.
Plus, I always thought it was weird that in that episode, like, Bart is crushing on her, and she, like, you know, Bart's quite a bit younger than her, and she, like,
Here's Lisa
sneaks
today.
off to his treehouse
Without
just to tell
treatment,
him
here's what she'll
that
look
she's
like
going out
age
with
11.
Jimbo Jones, who
Age
is also
14.
quite a few years older than her.
Age 17.
I'm like, that's a little
and
bit.
finally, age
Like,
18.
I remember the scene where she rips his heart out, his beating heart out through his chest. Obviously, that's like in his imagination, but I do remember thinking like that's kind of weird.
Lisa needs braces.
Like you invite him to sneak off to the treehouse just to tell him that you're going out with his what is essentially his biggest bully.
Lisa needs braces.
I mean, it's not like super heinous, but it's definitely.
Thanks a lot, Carl. Now I've lost my train
I think
of thought.
I would rank her lower than
Lisa needs braces.
Database and Bernice.
Lisa needs braces.
It was the best
But I
of
also don't
times.
find
It
her
was the
as
worst
annoying
of times. You
as
stupid monkey.
the
First
baby
thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna
with the
punch Lenny in the
eyebrow.
back of the head.
So
So I tied an onion to my belt.
I don't think she
Which was
deserves to be
style
on
at
the
time?
D
So
tier,
we'll march day and night by the big cooling tower.
but she's low end.
We have the power.
Wait, is that the D? Yeah. Low end C tier.
Now do classical gas.
I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
I am evil Homer. Oh man, and here we go. Next up we'll
Until
do
now,
Judge
this was the
Constance
only
Harm,
way to get juice from an orange.
voiced by Jane Kazmarek.
You mean there's a
from
better way?
I'm not
such
wearing a
shows
tie at all.
as
Can you imagine
Malcolm in the Middle.
a world without lawyers?
Man, she was good in Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh.
If anybody hasn't seen that show, it's an absolute banger. I would definitely recommend. It's so good. Everybody in that show just like nails their roles. Bryan Cranston, back before he was Heisenberg, when he was just Hal.
What the hell was that? Send in the cloud.
I remember actually when he got cast as Heisenberg, Bryan Cranston, and it just seemed so weird that he was, you know, doing this super serious role, especially after seeing him as Hal in Malcolm in the Middle, and he was so good in Breaking Bad. Like the show was fantastic, but he absolutely nailed it. Absolutely freaking nailed it.
Smile and nod.
No problem.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
And she was also fantastic in Malcolm in the Middle. So
I think he's
I'm inclined to
talking
put
to
her
you.
somewhere up here, like maybe in Big and Bold Men. And she has a couple of lines that make me laugh. One in particular that stands out to me is when Bart's on trial and she says something like, "Oh, he reminds me of me when I was a young boy."
The books. I'm giving you the beating of your life.
So I think I'm gonna rate her.
I am smart.
She doesn't get a lot of love, a lot of like screen time and stuff. But I think I'm gonna rate her above Kang and Kodos.
Tell the children.
Excuse me, Professor
Actually, I don't know. That's
Brainiac.
tough. That's real tough. I'll rate her above Barney, but I'm a little bit torn rating her above Kang and Kodos
I think I'm blind.
Smithers, I'm home.
because they do have some good scenes also.
What? Already? Yes.
But TV, be more funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop her there.
Ballet.
Only because Kang and Kodos have the advantage of there's two of them. And I just picture the Bob Dole,
No, it doesn't.
Bill
Oh,
Clinton,
$20. I wanted a peanut.
Treehouse of
$20
Horror,
can buy many peanuts.
which
Explain
is
how.
mwah,
Money can be
absolute
exchanged for
perfection,
goods and services.
and that is so good. So I'm gonna pop her there.
Do 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 do. Oh, honey, honey, do 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 do. You are my girl.
Let's see who
Joey
else we
Jojo
got.
Junior
We've got,
Shabadoo. Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy
I'll go
thoughts.
for another one, which is probably pretty just kind of meh, which is Mr. Teeny. I don't really have any strong feelings towards Mr. Teeny.
No, Homer.
I mean, in the movie, had a couple of, well, he had a funny moment when he was gonna get, what was it, I think Chris was like, "Teeny, get the baby."
Boogeyman in the house.
And so he's gonna fight Maggie, which is pretty funny.
But, sir,
I said.
But it doesn't like, other than that, I can't really think of many times he's made me,
Professor, without knowing precisely what the danger
you know, feel like he had
is,
much
would you
impact.
say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open
So,
and feast on the
kind
goon
of
side?
similar
Yes, I
deal
would
to
get.
Blinky,
Yellow.
but I think
You'll have
maybe
to
just
speak up,
above
I'm wearing a
Blinky,
towel.
but not quite as high as Professor Frink.
I didn't do it.
Although, no, because that means I'm rating
I'll
them
be in my room.
above Artie Ziff. And I might have to switch this up. I might have to.
Black guys drive a car like this. Ding ding. Yeah, but white guys, see, they drive a car like this.
Like it.
Who needs that quick
Although, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of shuffling and reshuffling the more people we get in here. Because I want this to be perfect.
I'm me.
Hey, don't jerk me around, fella.
Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at turning
Don't
me
jerk
on.
me around, fella.
You probably should ignore that.
It's just a regular Malibu Stacy with a stupid
James, the episode of The Simpsons with James Woods was pretty damn good.
But she's got
I
a new
have to
hat.
say.
A round of applause for this inanimate carbon rod.
Okay,
And I, for
so
one, welcome our new insect
may as well
overlords.
continue with the theme
no
of
longer little
animals and
They were little
looking
women.
at Snowball 2. I'm trying to think of any standout scenes with Snowball 2.
I love that. Reminds me of elephants.
Kern, stupid! Or what? You release the dogs or the bees? Or
All
the
that comes
dogs
to
with
mind
bees in their
really is
mouth,
the
and when they
episode
bark, they
where
shoot
Lisa's
bees at
pets
you? Well,
keep
go
dying.
ahead. Do your worst. Give it a try. Like kissing a peanut.
I just think they're nuts.
I don't really know. I'm kind of stuck with this one because I don't think Snowball 2 has made as much of an impact as, say, Santa's Little Helper.
Finally have time to do what I've always wanted. Write the great American novel.
So I'm
Mine is
inclined to
about a
put
futuristic amusement park
her
where
somewhere
dinosaurs are brought to life through advanced cloning
like-
techniques. I call it Billy and the Clonosaurus.
Oh, you have got to be kidding, sir. First you think of an idea that has already been done, and then you give it a title that nobody could possibly like. Didn't you think this will sell our list
Something
for
like
18
there.
months?
That's where I'm
Everybody think
feeling,
about
just
it.
just
What pair of
below
movies of all time, sir?
database,
What are you thinking?
or roughly about the
thank you,
same
come
spot as
again.
database
Am I
and
so out
Denise
of touch?
and Laura.
No, it's the children who are wrong.
How dare.
Show dear. Show dear.
There we go. We got a few of the harder to
Conical. Billy is
pin
dead.
down ones.
They slit his throat from ear to ear.
Hey, I'm trying to eat
So let's go for somebody who gets a little more screen time. Herman.
What was it?
I don't
Don't yell
think
at
he's in
Homer.
it anymore.
No,
I
that's
think he's been
okay.
out of it
What
for
was
a
it?
while, but
Slow.
the episodes he
They
was
called
in,
you slow.
he always
How
kind
dare
of
you
shone.
call me
He
that?
was always really good.
Hey, Homer, you
Absolute
still here?
psychopath.
Hey, you
Absolute
are
nut
slow.
job,
Right, here's
but
the 411, folks. Say some gangster is dissing your fly
I do
girl.
like Herman.
You just give him one of these.
Trying to remember if he actually. Oh, I think you do find out how he lost his arm. I think he
Well, I can tell
left
the difference
it
between butter and I can't believe it's not butter.
hanging out of a school bus, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I may be misremembering.
Eat the damn oranges!
He hasn't. I don't think he's been in it since early on, but he also played a pivotal role in helping Bart get back at Nelson, which is really cool.
Won't you?
Like, I love
think I
that.
lost my glasses
What a
in
good
your
dude.
pool. I better go in and find them.
So-
Well, you're wearing your glasses. No, I'm not.
Although he also was the weirdo in the
I
Pulp
see.
Fiction
Then everything's
parody.
wrapped up in a neat little package.
for.
I'm telling you, I didn't do
What's it
anything.
called? I think it's called 21 Short
In
Stories about
America.
Springfield.
First you'll get the sugar, then you'll get the
That's it.
power.
Oh my god, that is
Then you'll
possibly one of the
get the
best
women.
episodes of The
My
Simpsons.
Wookie. My cat's breath smells like cat food. Mom, Dad, Bart's dead!
See, it's like it's quotes like that, which is why
That's
Ralph
right.
is
Dead
all the way
serious
at the
about
top.
going to Itchy and Scratchy Land. Mommy, buy me a license plate.
No, come along, Bort.
Are you talking to me?
Alright, so we
No,
got
my son is also
Herman.
named Bort.
I need the biggest seed bell
Ooh.
you have.
Where did I put him?
No, that's
There.
too big.
I wasn't supposed to put him there.
St. Marge.
Yay, karma! Let's go. Let's
I'm
go.
thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something something.
T-B-O-Y. It is karma
Don't
dollar
mind if I
sign.
do.
How's it going, my man?
Television. Teach
Hell
your
yeah, no
mother.
problem. Take your time, dude. I appreciate you popping in. I'll be here. I ain't going anywhere. In fact, I might roll myself a little smoke.
That's impossible.
Where the hell is the candy?
So take
What are you
your
doing
time. Gotta find myself a filter
No,
as
Mr.
well.
Simpson, don't take your anger out on me. Get back, get back. Mr. Simpson, no!
Oh, and it gives me a chance to actually have a little bit more of a look and
Homer
I
sleeps
think.
nude in an oxygen tent, which he believes gives him sexual powers.
Hey, that's a half-truth.
I'm sorry, I can't go on. That's okay. Your tears say more than real evidence ever could.
There's something bothering
Filter
me
around
about
here
this
somewhere.
place. Homer? Who is Homer? My name is Guy Incognito.
Tim?
Well, everybody's got a
Lovely.
fear of something.
Not
Hey, welcome
everybody.
back, Brown.
Sock puppets.
You didn't miss much. Let's see who we placed. We
Mm, You like
placed
the monkeys? You know they don't write their own songs.
Laura
So,
and Ruth Powers, the
Would
next
you
door
let Homer
neighbors.
Clumplet?
it says no home.
I tried to go for people who were like
We're allowed
didn't
to
have
have
quite a
one.
lot
Don't
of
bother calling
screen
911
time
anymore.
and didn't
Here's
make
the
much
real
impact.
number.
Also, Snowball 2, just kind of meh.
Don't forget, you're here forever.
Figured you'd have a quick smoke while you were gone. Hell yeah, man. I respect that. I respect that. Hope you were smoking something good. I could always fuck with that.
Oh, dear God, no!
This year, give her English
Yeah, if you're up for it
muffins.
at some
Whatever
point,
you say, Mr. Billboard,
it's
that's
been
it.
quite a while
You
since we've
people
seen
have
each
stood in
other.
my
We
way
don't
long
feel
enough.
obliged,
I'm
but I
going to
would,
clown college.
if you guys are thinking about moving,
I don't think any of us
definitely have
expected him to say
to
that.
hook up for a drink or something sometime.
He's already dead.
By the way, it is your new issue.
I
of
don't know if
Gigantic
it's set in
Classics.
stone,
I'm
but
seeing
it'd be
double here. 4
I know what
crusties.
happened
That's
is
a bloody
it'll
right,
happen,
it is.
and then I'll
Wanna
have major
thank you
regrets.
so
I'll be like,
much,
man, I should have
Prime
invited the guy out for a drink
Mr. Prime Minister!
while I had the chance.
And
Hell yeah, you do.
Call that a knife?
Holy smoke,
This
that good shit.
is a knife.
Nice,
not a
nice
knife,
one, man.
that's
Yeah,
a
that'll be cool.
spoon.
All right,
We'll,
you win.
we'll sort something out.
I see you've played knifey spoony before.
I'll just have a cup of coffee.
There it is.
See if we can get
No,
the
I
Slag
said
Man as well.
coffee.
Beer.
Maybe play.
Coffee.
I think they still.
B.
I heard they were gonna get rid of the local pool table, but then I heard
B.
that
A.
And who
the
could forget
new owners
dear Rat Boy?
of the
Rat
pub
boy,
decided
I
to keep it.
resent that.
Did you ever
So
notice
it
how
could be
men
fun for a
always
game
leave the
of pool.
toilet
I haven't
seat
actually
up?
been in there since
That's the joke.
since there's new owners.
at night? On top of a pile of money with many beautiful ladies.
So I don't know if it's any good in that,
Yeesh.
but I imagine it's probably
Man
somewhat the same.
Productions presents Man Getting Hit by Football.
Damn, man, that's quite a while. Yeah, I went out to say goodbye to Tian, and other than that, I think the last time I went to the pub before that, I stayed for 10 minutes, and I was like, man, it's not the same as when I used to go out to the pub with all my friends. Like my other half was chatting away to everybody, and I was just kind of sat there, and I was like, I'm bored. So I don't typically go out to the pub very much. But I also don't really drink very much either. Only if it's like a special occasion.
Hello.
I wish I'd caught the wrestling. I think that would have been fun. Should have had a few drinks and caught the wrestling.
I'd like to get down now.
You watched the wrestling, didn't you? You and the Slag Man?
Music.
Skinner said the teachers will crack any minute. Purple monkey dishwasher.
I heard it was good. I heard the
It's in Bell's house.
not from Slag, but I just from like online buzz. I heard WrestleMania was really good.
God, the PTA has disbanded. No, the PTA.
Yeah, it
has
really
not
is boring, man. It
disbanded.
really is. Like it used to be a lot more fun when there was a big group of people all going out, but
It's a peddling.
Bonjour.
yeah, it just doesn't seem to hit. And also, like, I'm a lightweight these days. I used to be able to drink a lot more, whereas these days I have a few beers and I'm
Well,
gone.
what do you
so,
call it?
A car hose.
Stupider like a
God,
fox.
I could do with a drink. It's been a while. Alright, let's see. Let's go for someone who... Oh, I was rating Herman. A couple bad
Dear
matches,
Lord,
but it's
that's the loudest
expected.
profanity
Yeah,
I've ever
over
heard.
8 hours is a long time.
Wait a minute, this sounds like rock and or
It definitely seems to have improved a little bit since
Remember,
Vinnie Mac left.
he's back in pod form.
Googly.
Oh man, I watched a documentary. Have you seen the Vince McMahon documentary on
Extra B
Netflix?
is for BYOBB. What's that extra B for?
That's a typo. You don't win friends with salad.
You don't win friends with salad.
That was
You
a
don't win
wild
friends with
one.
salad.
If
You
you've
don't
not
win
seen
friends
it, I
with
definitely
salad.
recommend
You
it.
don't win friends with salad.
Don't kid yourself.
Quite
Kitty.
long though. I think
If
it's
a
like an
cow ever got the
episodic,
chance
so
to
there's
eat
like
you and everyone
6
you
to 8
care
episodes, and
about.
they're all an hour long.
What? Sorry, force of habit.
But it's strange because like he's in a lot of the interviews, and it was before all these allegations came out, and then once the allegations came out, he just stopped doing all the interviews.
Just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yes, you've seen it. Oh my God, didn't he make himself look so guilty?
Good advice.
I don't like the idea of Millhouse having 2 spaghetti meals.
He also
in one
looks
day.
like a super villain or something these days. Like he got the Mr. House Walt Disney freaking mustache going on. He's made himself look like a villain.
Into a restaurant and ate everything in the restaurant, and they had to close the restaurant.
But yeah, oh man, it's weird hearing him talk about himself as well during some of those interviews.
Which popular
It's
Simpsons
just so
characters
strange.
have died in the past year?
Crazy
if you said
dude.
Bleeding Gums
Freaking-
Murphy and Dr.
he is kind of
Marvin
evil.
Monroe, you are wrong. They were never popular.
Thrill House.
But at least the WWE
Now, I
seemed to
know you
pick
love
up a little
video
bit
games,
after he
and
left.
I asked the clerk which is the one every boy wants. You got me.
Right, where was I with him? I was rating him somewhere up here
Ball
because
is
he's
in.
like he's had some good
Parking lot.
moments.
Would you like to play again? You have selected no.
Somewhere near
Well, I'm
Artie's
better than
if,
dirt.
I think.
Well, most kinds of dirt. Not that fancy store-bought dirt.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy.
I can't compete with
Like,
that stuff.
Yeah, Mo, that team.
there's
sure did suck last night.
evidence
They
of
just plain
CTE.
sucked. Well, I've seen teams suck before, but
I don't know
they
how
were
you
the
can
suckiest
sit
bunch
there
of sucks that
and
ever
say
sucked.
like you don't believe in it. I mean,
I gotta go. My damn wiener kids are listening.
Oh crap! I shouldn't have said it was a
yeah,
customer.
oh man,
crap.
it's a
I
whole
shouldn't have said it
freaking
was a
thing.
secret.
I could
Oh,
go
crap.
on about this
I
stuff for
certainly
hours,
shouldn't have said
so
it
I'll
was
try and
illegal.
rein myself in. But yeah,
It's too hot today.
it's just stupid. And I love Austin as well.
And Biggins? Never heard that word before I moved to Springfield.
I don't know why. It's a perfectly
But there's a lot of
cromulent word.
debate about the whole freaking Chris Benoit scenario and whether or not that was CTE related.
You have
And
30 minutes to move your car. You
I mean,
have
this is
10
just my
minutes.
speculation,
Your car has
but
been
I
impounded. Your
think
car
it
has been
almost
crushed
definitely
into
had
a cube.
something to do with
You have 30 minutes
him
to move
going
your
crazy.
cube.
Yeah, one of his former peers.
They
yeah.
got this all screwed up.
Yeah, it's wild.
Paint my chicken
Oh.
coop.
Make me liver and onions.
Get your paws off
Which is
me,
a shame
you
because
dirty
he was an absolutely fantastic
talk.
in-ring wrestler. He was so good.
He can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk.
I can see.
But yeah, that was a crazy situation. And my hypothesis, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, but I think it's definitely, in my opinion, CTE related. Because that guy took so many knocks to the head.
Yes.
And if you listen to stories from people who were like quite close to him,
No,
it just seems like something
hams.
snapped.
That's what I
Like
call
he started
hamburgers.
acting so
Good
strange.
Lord, what is happening
But anyway,
today?
I'm not gonna. Like I said, I could talk about this stuff for
Aurora
hours, so
Borealis.
I'll try and rein
At this
it
time of
in.
year, at this time of day, in this part of the country,
Let's look at
localized
Jasper
entirely
again,
within
talking
your
about
kitchen.
Benoit. That's a
Yes.
paddling.
Mash it? No.
Yeah,
Well, at McDonald's, you
yeah,
can
it's
buy a
rough.
Krusty
Like
Burger
it's
with
rough.
cheese, right?
Same. Like
They don't
yeah,
call
I
it
used
a
to
Krusty Burger
love
with
him.
cheese.
Like is
Well, why do they
you know,
call it?
I thought he
Quarter
was
pounder
one of the
with cheese.
greats, and it's
Quarter
just
pounder with cheese.
oh man, yeah, Chavo.
Well, I can
That's
picture the cheese, but
there's a couple
do
of
they have
people
crusty,
who
partially gelatinated,
who
non-dairy gum-based
it's really
beverages.
painful to watch
They
talk
call
about
them
him.
shakes.
Chavo.
Shakes.
Was it
You know what you
JBL?
Do you find
JBL
something
had some
comical about my appearance
stuff
when
to
I'm
say, which was a
driving
bit
my
weird.
automobile?
Let the bears pay the bear tax. I pay the homer tax.
That's the homeowner tax.
Well, anyway, I'm still outraged.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
I used to be with it, but then they
It's,
changed what it
so
was.
Jasper.
Now
Let's go
what I'm
Jasper.
with isn't it,
And
and what's it seems weird and
I
scary
love
to
a
me.
bit of Jasper.
It'll happen to
I think he's gonna be up here. I think he's like.
Pumpkins.
Homer Simpson, smiling politely.
I don't know. Is he better than Frink? He's better than Artie Ziff. I can happily say I prefer Jasper to Artie Ziff.
Ooh,
But
captain of the football team. He's a dreamboat.
you know what? For the
Way to
memes
mark.
alone, I've got to rate him higher than Professor Frink.
You got the dud!
Hey, he looks just like you.
Yeah,
poor
that's
Dexter.
fair.
Well,
That's
you've
fair.
probably
What he
never
did
even
was
seen your
horrible,
own face in the
downright
mirror,
evil.
have you? Here.
It's disgusting, and it's hard. It's just
Don't blame
painful to
me.
think about.
I voted for Kodos.
But sometimes you have to also
like a
separate
Look in your
the
closet. There's a pair for you. Don't like
at the end of the day, the artist from the art, you know, the performer from the performance.
Yes, once.
My goodness,
He was
what an
he
idea.
was great in the ring, but yeah.
Oh my God! Here's a little trick to help you remember. If it's clear and yellow, you've got juice there, fella. If
But it
it's
is
tangy and
painful to
brown, you're
think that
inside
maybe
town.
it wouldn't have went that way if he didn't take so many knocks to the head. Who knows? If ifs and buts were candy and nuts.
You want me to show this to the cat and have the cat tell
Yeah,
me what it is?
yeah.
Because the cat's gonna get it.
I'm sorry,
Oh
I'm
man,
not
I
as smart
haven't
as you,
thought
Kirk.
about that in a long
We
time.
didn't all go to Gudger College.
That's roughly when I started getting into the WWE, was around about that time as well.
I sleep in a racing car. Do you?
I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
Seems like forever ago now. Like what, 2000 and... Like 2004, 2005?
Can I borrow a feeling?
It's 20 years ago now, freaking hell.
Guess who
I'm getting
likes
old.
you? Millhouse, I'm so sorry.
He can't hear you now. We had to pack his ears with gauze.
Nuke the whales? You don't really believe that, do you?
Let's see,
Gotta
yeah,
nuke
so...
something.
We've got Jasper,
You've got to
ranked
help us,
nicely.
Doc. We've tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
It stinks.
Oh
It
no, really?
Stinks. It
I haven't
stinks.
really seen Chad Gable wrestle very much.
Everything stinks.
To be fair, I also stopped watching wrestling about a year, 2 years ago. And I've been meaning to get back into it. I was even saying to Wolfie, like, this WrestleMania, it's going to be the first pay-per-view event I've watched in a long time. And then
Your ideas are
something
intriguing
came
to
out.
me,
I don't
and
know if it
wish
was
to
like Schedule
subscribe to your
1 or
newsletter.
some game came out. Maybe it was the last Epoch. I started playing something and just totally missed it. I should really go and watch it. I need to find a place to stream it. They don't realize Chad doesn't take regular chair shots to the head. Yeah, I mean, the safety rules are so much stricter these days as well. Like,
Yes, I certainly do.
it was a different time back
My
then.
planet needs me.
Really was. Do you ever watch much Maven on YouTube?
Hot stuff coming through.
Maven Huffman's channel?
You said go to bread.
The TLC main event of the SmackDown after Mania was great.
Robust taste,
Do you like a
none of
bit
its
of
alcoholic
bit of
content.
TLC?
I predict our new alcohol-free Duff Zero will sell
We
even
want
better than our
tables.
previous brand.
Devon!
Oh,
Get the tables!
well, that's the end of me.
Better turn on the all-Wiggum charm.
Right, okay. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, boy,
We got the
that sounded
yes guy.
Ketchup.
He's a one-note character. He's a one-note character, but he makes me laugh. And that gets him a good enough rating. He's got to be at least
Basically, I just copied the plant
over
we have
here.
now. Then I added some fins to lower wind resistance, and this racing stripe here I feel
Does
is
he
pretty
make me
sharp.
laugh more than the KBBL guys?
Well, I don't need safety gloves because I'm Homer Simpson.
I don't know. This is tough. See, some of these characters are really hard to place.
I'm an
Let's see.
imposter. That man
Does
is
that
the
feel
real
right?
Seymour Skinner.
Okay, open your eyes.
Yes.
I wonder what my life would be like if I
It
robbed.
reminds me a little bit of David Williams in Little Britain. There's a freaking
That smells like
I
regular.
can't remember his
Shit
name.
is premium, dude.
I'll be back again. Got nipped to the shops. No problem, man. No problem. I'll probably still be here chit chatting away, freaking ranking the Simpsons.
Please
Well, I
don't tell
appreciate you
anyone
popping
how
in,
I
man.
live.
And feel free to pop back
Purple
anytime.
drapes.
All my life I've wanted purple drapes.
Actually, that's as good a time as any to, I'm not gonna nip anywhere, but I am gonna have a little roll. Roll and
So
roll,
the
roll.
children learned to function as a society, and eventually, they were rescued by, oh, let's say...
No, actually, I tell a
Mo.
lie, I'm gonna nip somewhere. I'm gonna go quickly nip and get a drink. I will be back in 5, guys. I will see you soon, and I'm gonna leave the pictures up again, just in case anybody wants to take a little look and have a think on. Feel free to drop some opinions. Always welcome.
I thought you guys broke up.
Or if you think you know just exactly where someone can be placed, you have a look at the list and you think, hey, I think they should go there. Feel free to let me know.
The old Union
Be back in a
Pacific
few minutes,
doesn't come
guys.
by here much anymore.
Mojo, what have they done to you? Pray for Mojo.
Don't make me tap the sign.
But I'm lost and I need to know where...
Close your eyes, Marge. And now you're ready for a night on the town. Mo. But Marge, look at the little guy.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. I'm learning.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
But I fell in love with Homer Simpson. I don't want to snuggle with Max Power.
Nobody snuggles with Max Power. You strap yourself in and feel the G's.
Oh, Lord.
Right, let's see. English side ruined. Must use French instructions. Le grill. What the hell is that? Yeah, that's one fine-looking barbecue pit. Why doesn't mine look like that?
Hey, they're working. My feet are soaked, but my cups are bone dry. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
And there's the cane from Citizen Kane. Wait a minute, there was no Kane in Citizen Kane.
Yeah, well, whenever you notice something like that, a wizard did it.
Well, well. Look at the city slicker pulling up in his fancy German car.
Kids, turn off the TV. I have some bad news about Lenny. Not Lenny!
Help, I need tungsten to live. Tungsten!
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy Flanders!
When it gets to here, we can drink again.
Here's what happens when they all try to get through the door at once.
Move it, shout ahead.
We call it Three Stooges syndrome.
So what you're saying is, I'm indestructible.
Oh, no. In fact, even a slight breeze could...
Indestructible.
Look at those poor saps back on land with their laws and ethics. They'll never know the simple joys of a monkey knife fight.
Give it to him, boy! Give it to him!
Fire! Ooh, a bobby pin! Oh, save me, Jeebus!
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Badger my ass, it's probably Millhouse. Like I don't have enough to remember already. Is that right? Don't you miss the old 636? Carl?
Johnny Tightlips, where'd they hit you?
I ain't saying nothing.
Well, what do I tell the doctor?
Tell him to suck a lemon.
Ow! My eye! I'm not supposed to get pudding in it!
Scientist, please. Looking for some order. Some order, please, with the eyes forward and the hands neatly folded and the pang of attention. Pi is exactly 3.
But Linguo, dead?
Linguo is dead.
Let's go, Smithers. Smithers?
That donkey is such a bad influence on you.
Can't you just use this recent photo?
All right.
They'll never stop the Simpsons. Have no fears, we've got stories for years. Like Marge becomes a robot, maybe Mo gets a cell phone. Has Bart ever owned a bear, or how about a crazy wedding?
Let's all go out for some frosty chocolate milkshakes.
Brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like Englishmen and Scots, or Welshmen and Scots, or Japanese and Scots, or Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots! They ruined Scotland!
You Scots sure are a contentious people.
You just made an enemy for life.
You're gay for Mole Man.
You're gay for Mole Man.
No one's gay for Mole Man.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie. You look good.
All for you, baby.
This is the worst day of my life.
The worst day of your life so far.
How did the pig tracks get on the ceiling?
Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does.
Shh.
Hey, howdy ho, folks. I appreciate you guys sticking around. You guys are absolute legends. I hope you're all having a fantastic Wednesday. And I hope you've been enjoying the ranking so far. If any of you guys are kicking around on Discord later, I will be chilling out. If anybody wants to just hang after this. What have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 28, 56, 28 is 64, 84 left to go. So let's plow through a couple of them now. I'll get some more Simpsons in the background. Okay, so I'm gonna go with let's go with the bullies. We got the bullies. So we got Dolph, Jimbo, and Kearney. Well, we got Kearney and Jimbo. Dolph's gotta be here somewhere, right?
Now you listen to me, Trouble Simpson. No.
If I was Dolph, where would I be hiding?
Of this?
Because I know we haven't ranked him.
Don't even attempt to find meaning in it. There's nothing between me and Princess Cashmere.
Princess who?
Hey, my photo.
Your photo?
Uh-oh.
Why, you little...
Why, you big... Bart, go to your room.
Maybe he's actually not here. No, there's much more likely. Hey, there he is. There he is. I was just being blind. I knew that would be the case. So, this is tough. I actually really enjoy these guys. I know they're bullies, but they are so ridiculously funny sometimes.
Okay, I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna tell you
The scene where James Woods is working at the Quickie Mart and he turns to Jimbo and he's like, okay, so I'll be me, you be you, okay? And he's just like, I'm me. I freaking love that. But usually they're grouped together. But, I mean, they all have pretty intricate personal lives. I mean, look at Kearney. He's got his own kid while he's also at school. I think I have to give him some extra credit points for that.
Cheap son of a...
So let's see. Where? Oh, man, I don't know if they deserve to be like up here. Maybe. I mean, Dr. Tongue, Jimbo, Dr. Tongue has arrived.
There were things in the letter that had to be said, and I know you. You're an emotional.
You know what?
guy.
Because they typically come as a set, I'm actually gonna rank them as a set. So I need to find a place where I feel like they all belong.
You encouraged him. You should be strangling yourself.
And I think, I think I do actually prefer them to Jasper. So I'm thinking.
My lucky red hat, clean as a whistle.
You did this to me!
Like maybe here?
Apologize, please. No one's going to notice if you wear a pink shirt to work.
Blah, 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 Moses. Blah, 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 some
I mean, that Camp Krusty episode is fantastic. Where they're basically like making sweatshop wallets and stuff like that. It is beautiful. So I think I could change it. I'm definitely gonna have a little go over as well, and see about, you know, if I feel like they're placed correctly. But let's move on. And Quimby, I love Mayor Quimby. I think he's an absolutely fantastic character. So corrupt. And freaking funny while he's at it. So it gives me like, I feel like he should be somewhere up here.
Homer's what grown-ups call me. Call me Daddy.
Homer.
Let's see. Let's see what feels right. I feel like he should rank above Herd because
Why, you little?
he consistently makes me laugh.
Bart, I told you not to use that word. Call me Daddy.
Homer. Yeah.
That feels right. That feels right for Quimby.
I shook up that can of beer.
Well, Quimby.
It was just an April Fool's joke.
We're still actually missing two of the Simpsons crew as well, so. Like, this is so tough. This is getting really tough. Like, where does Marge belong on this thing? Because Marge is a fantastic character.
No, Homer, I'm not your wife.
I think she might be top tier.
Her pearls. As a matter of fact,
Marge has had some absolutely amazing moments.
Why, you monster! And you have my daughter sacked about.
I love it when she's arresting Homer, and he's just like taking it as an absolute joke.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little nervous. Well, that was a big bust. Is he really the head of the Quickie Mart?
Yeah, I think Marge does deserve top tier. But I don't know if I find her as entertaining as Mr. Burns. I just think she's neat.
I got a mink shanty, sir. I hope that... Oh my God, Mr. Burns is dead! Ah, why do the good always die so young?
Oh man, we've got Smithers up there. So we've got Smithers yet to rank as well. Where's Smithers? Let's have a peek. He's got to be in here somewhere, right? There's stupid sexy Flanders.
Mail from a mail truck and threw it down the
Sideshow
sewer.
Mel.
I know you meant went well, but that wasn't the right
We've
thing
still
to
got
do.
some bangers left. Let's see.
Talking about?
Let's
You're the one who
see.
double dared us.
Why, you little...
Homer.
There's got to be a Smithers in here. So
said
there
one
he is with
nice
his
thing to me.
licorice
Hey,
whip.
there, screw up.
Smithers
You're the
is
screw
absolutely
up.
cracking. He's loyal. He's funny.
All right, that's it.
Man,
We're going
he's got to
home,
be
son.
up somewhere up
If you
here.
can look me in the eye and say you didn't take the collection money, that's all I need.
I didn't take it.
Well, you little... How can you look me in the eye and lie like that?
Homer, stop that! I believe him.
Maybe next to Mayor Quimby?
Started it. Lisa started it.
You know, second tier.
How's my special little guy?
How you feeling, big brother?
He deserves
this
some
is
love.
Wonderful. You're alive.
No thanks to you,
You
Homer.
leave Mr. Burns out of this. Fantastic.
Now, Homer, please. The boy's just had a very serious operation.
All right.
Well, Paul, I cut myself on a
Let's,
screen door.
all right, I'm gonna have a little look and see who we can chuck down here as well. I'm gonna see if there's anybody I'm looking at and I'm like, you don't belong near the top.
Hey, since you were a
So let's have a
no-show at all the big
scroll
moments
through.
of my life, you owe me years of back presents. Christmases,
old
birthdays,
Gil.
Easter's, Kwanzaa's, good report
Old
cards.
Gil, he
75
is
bucks a pop plus interest and penalties.
annoying.
You owe me
He's
$22,000.
you know, he's the kind of person who's there for you to laugh at him and laugh at his pain and his misery. But I very much remember an episode where he goes and stays with the Simpson family and he's just nothing but painful.
Stop it at once! You're fighting!
To think I'll never hear their sweet
Like, I
voices
don't
again.
think he's as annoying as, you know, Luann Van Houten and Helen Lovejoy, Lisa Simpson, but he's definitely, like, more painful than the twins. And even Marge's mom, he's pretty painful.
There was no burglar.
What does he mean by burglar?
I accidentally
I mean,
burned up the tree.
Poochie, I feel like Poochie should be down there, but he also makes me laugh.
I'm really sorry.
But let's have a quick. Nelson's mom, I do not enjoy her presence. So I don't know. Does she deserve bottom row?
Mom was right. Your singing's a sin.
She's a
You're
terrible
as lame
mother.
as a Roble, as Lee Marvin.
Then again, if terrible mother is the
Well, Dad, in the meantime,
is
here's
the
a couple of
line,
smokes you can use to
we've
buy
got
stuff.
Skinner's mom and Marge's mom both on
I'll
that
give you 2
row.
packs
So
for that
maybe
candy bar.
3.
Why, you
no, because
Really makes you think.
there's an episode where Marge, it's like, you know, takes a shine to Nelson and helps him out a little bit, and she, like, Nelson's mom, like, runs back and is like, oh, you made my son think he was a somebody, and she's like angry about it, and it's like, man, that's your son. You should support him. You should make him feel like a somebody. And for that fact, I think she's a really bad mom. So she does not deserve to be high up on that list.
Idiot! Why, you little...
And like, Gil is painful, but I think they're a close one. At least Gil isn't actively a terrible man to his own child, you know. And I don't ever remember Nelson's mom having any redeeming qualities. If any of you guys can think of a time where she's had some sort of redeeming features, or, you know, she said something nice, please let me know, because nothing springs to my mind.
Hey, what's going on?
Like, nothing at all.
What are you doing to me? I said start it at 60 RPM, then move it up to 100 on the skirt blow.
Okay.
Sorry, Krusty, I choked.
You choked! You choked!
Who else we got?
Here you are, one critic special. If anything appears to be moving,
Let's see, the Rabbi
that's just
Kristofsky.
freshness.
So,
Can you believe it, Marge? This job is the greatest.
also,
They're
I
paying
feel
me
like he
to eat.
wasn't a
Yeah, now
particularly
if you
good
just get
father.
somebody to pay you for scratching your butt, we'll be on easy street.
But he did have redemption. Him and Krusty, you know,
And we're out.
they made up, no longer estranged.
Secret Service.
But he did, like, hate on his son for so long because he was embarrassed of his own son because his son was a clown. And I think that's kind of terrible. But I don't feel like he was quite as bad as, like, Nelson's mom, for example. Or even Marge's mom. So, you know what? I might place him... I'm going to place him around about Kirk Van Houten level.
Mom, it's great to have you back, but you walked right into my shot.
Son, let's go out for frosty chocolate milkshake.
Let's see who else we got.
Cowabunga, dude!
And cut.
Dad, I've never said cowabunga in my life. Your script sucks.
You little...
Oh, Itchy and Scratchy, huh? Interesting.
And that horrible act of child abuse became one
Like
of
they
our
have some
beloved running
moments. The
gags.
Treehouse of Horror where
selling like crazy.
Homer puts plutonium. Wait, is it Homer? No, I think it's Bart puts plutonium in the television remote and they get sucked into the TV.
So, whether choking their son
Itchy
or
and Scratchy
choking
get a
some
chance to
fun,
shine
the
a little
Simpsons will
bit.
keep on gagging for years to come.
And they're pretty funny. I'll give them that.
Good idea.
This is such a tough tier list.
Oh, 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna give Scratchy the edge over Itchy because of just all the pain he endures. So I'm gonna put them.
Call that saying grace?
Let's see. Maybe just like
Ordinary-shaped amusement parks?
the Bubarella.
I guess you could sum up Homer in 2 words.
Big phony! This is the real
Does that
Homer
feel
Simpson,
right?
a beer-drinking meanie.
Say cheese, mousy.
I'll call.
3 9s.
Oh, I almost had it straight.
I don't know. I don't know if those ones feel right. It's getting hard, guys.
Some home movies. What do you think?
Well, I'd rather reserve judgment.
I'm torn
Oh
on.
I'll make you good.
I don't remember
Completely taken out of context.
Ralph's mom's
You
name.
little.
Poppin' Fresh. I honestly can't remember.
So it is noticeable.
What happened?
Denny, you guys remember her name?
Like this.
Oh, cool. You could be in a
I
freak
am
show.
struggling so much
Talk
on
to
this
the
one.
bearded lady like that, you little.
Freaking.
You strangle him all the time, and that never happens.
The lady said no.
Hey, shut up.
Sarah.
Shut up.
Sarah, that's the one.
Why, you.
Like, I like Sarah. I thought she was a good character. And now she has a more active, like, kind of role in The Simpsons. I wasn't a big fan of the voice change because I liked her voice at the beginning. And she was like, Clancy. I thought that had a nice twang to it. But I do understand why they
Who else is gonna take
changed her
care of her?
voice.
Dad?
But she's always seemed quite nice. I haven't seen a lot of the newer seasons, so I'm basing this all off of my knowledge of her from like the first 15 seasons or so. She just seems like a nice woman. So let's see where she fits in. I feel like
Don't
she's
worry about the kids. I'll drop them off with Patty and Selma.
somewhere up here. Somewhere.
Just run the camera, you little.
Yeah, somewhere around here, I feel.
Goodbye, my darling.
They charged us for a call to Brazil.
Why did you make
Because she
a break
also
all
seems
the
like
dough?
she's a good mum as well, and I can respect that. That's a
alive.
really nice feature. And she's got to be a good wife to put up with Clancy Wiggum, so
They must have made a mistake. Angry Dad,
let's give her a nice spot. She deserves better than Artie Ziff, that's for sure. She deserves a better rank than him.
What are you doing?
We just
Let's go lunch Lady Doris next. She is so freaking funny. There's very little meat in these gym mats. Like, more testicles means more iron.
I'm just passionate.
She's good. She's good. She's up there with like Dr. Hibbert for making me laugh.
I'll take it from here, Faco. No, Why, you little... Man, are we evenly matched? Me concur.
Let's see, Dr. Marvin Monroe. Not really in it very much after the first, is it like the first season or the first 2 seasons? And he was just a bit,
You should have seen the look on
bit
her
meh.
face. It was something like this.
I don't hate him. But he just didn't really stand out to me so much. And maybe he didn't stand out to other people, and that might be why they killed him off. I don't actually know why they killed him off. But he was a little bit grating.
I'm seeing in there.
So
Teach you to whistle on the
let's maybe put him.
They're perfect for reality TV.
I don't find him more annoying than the baby with the one eyebrow.
Cute little hands can't even fit around my neck.
So I'd say there. I'd say there.
Bart, the larynx is not a plaything.
That couch looks really pricey. Well, you need an expensive couch to watch an expensive TV.
Of course, because you wouldn't want to. I paid for your splendor, you
Okay. Groundskeeper Willie. Let's do Groundskeeper Willie next. What an absolute goat. It's hard not to just love Groundskeeper Willie. Dan Castellaneta with his Scottish accent.
This is the stuff Mom won't
It's
do.
absolutely primo. Grease me up, woman! He's definitely an embiggened bald man, and he's up there like Dr. Nick.
Marge, please, let's not fight in
Trying to
front of the
think,
kids.
who makes me
Seem to
laugh
hate
more,
me the way
Dr.
you
Nick
always
or
have.
Hey, I
Groundskeeper
love
Willie?
watching you guys fight. It's my earliest memory.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Groundskeeper Willie, you know.
Dad, your hands feel so soft.
You noticed, I've been using Lancome.
Oh, it shows.
I think that's a pretty good spot for him, just above Dr. Nick. He's not quite
Beer.
the top tier, but he's close. He is freaking close.
You little...
It's Rowdy Roddy Peeper.
Fine. I want you to sit there, look through the window, and watch me eat a ham. Marge, prepare the emergency ham.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks freaking good.
Now I'd like to propose a toast to a woman who's done so much for
Right,
us
okay, the
without
squeaky
getting
voiced
anything in
team
return.
will do
Except a
next.
place to live and free food.
And he's funny,
Now let's all raise our wine
but his
boxes
voice is so freaking annoying.
to Marge.
And I know that's kind of part of it,
I don't care if they think
but
you're a
he
coward,
doesn't make
Dad.
me
You
laugh
did
all
the
that
right
much.
thing, hiding and crying. Yeah, we'd rather have a live sissy mincing around the house than some
So
dead
let's
hero
see.
any day.
Joke on
He
your
makes me chuckle sometimes. So I'm inclined to put him like
It's a deal.
maybe here. Like, you know, the yes, the yes guy makes me chuckle. And I find him a little more painful than the yes guy. So I think, yeah, I think he's not gonna win any friends with Salad.
You blew it. You listened to Lisa, and then you lost your stranglehold on the audience.
Let's see who else we got. I mean, Patty and Selma are kind of painful. Trying to think of some redeeming qualities for them.
Santa Claus is dead. Or he might as well be, because there's an even
Oh man, I
better
could be
man who's
thinking
holding
for a
Beverly at nice
long
point.
time.
Homer Simpson, seen here in this retouched photo.
I do like it when Selma makes Lisa drink the water at Duff Gardens.
Father dearest, I am the son you
I think
created.
that's
I'm
funny.
smart, athletic, and ever so masculine. Could a girl belt
So she
like
gets
this?
brownie points for that.
Oh, my beautiful boy. Why can't I have you?
I don't know. Too much jerk in your merkin?
You little...
Where is Selma?
Get out of my dreams and into my wife.
There she is.
I could have married the King of France.
It doesn't
Yeah, so I like it when she makes Lisa drink the water at Duff Gardens. Just think what else. Man, I need to go back and watch that episode because that is absolutely just one of my favorite episodes. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid.
Kids and going to Uncle Tyrone's. We can't be alone.
We're alone now.
When she starts singing to Jub Jub the iguana at the end. Hey, what's up, Brown? Welcome back, man.
You never had a chance to become my urine.
Just debating on how I feel about Paddy and Selma. And it just, it made me think of the Duff Gardens episode. I don't know if you've seen it, where Homer has, like, the giant sandwich.
About a rock that looks like a dude. I've got a dad that looks like a monkey.
That just looks so wrong.
Agreement.
See, it's all legit. Now make with the party.
Like, I find them a little bit painful, but she definitely makes me chuckle. So
We'll take note of this.
I'm gonna put her up here. She makes me chuckle more than Arnie Pie in the Sky and the KBBL guys, so I'm gonna throw her there. Yeah, what's on the agenda for tonight, man? You got any plans for the rest of the night? Anything interesting planned?
Mr. Simpson, I brought those Twizzlers you asked for.
My little girl likes red vines. You little...
And the list is starting to look a little bit fleshed out. We're getting there.
You think I can't kill you? There's 100 little punks graduating from Syracuse this year that would beg to kiss my ass.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it. The only reason I remember that one kind of well is because I had it on like a videotape when I was a kid. You know, back when you used to record stuff off of the TV with your videos.
Well, I'm gone, boy. You think about what you did.
What did I do?
Before we had on-demand streaming services.
Need a reason for...
Probably before we even had DVDs.
Fix your wagon.
Mom, I want to be just like you. I mean the lava part, not saving Lisa.
Pretend to care.
Man, that used to be the go-to way of getting your on-demand shows, was you'd have to wait for something to come on the TV. Frickin' you'd pop a little sticker or like a piece of tape over a bit on the VHS, and you'd stick it in the machine, and you could record over any like video. Just sorting food. This solo parenting isn't as fun as you'd think. Well, I don't think it sounds very fun, so it must be rough. I don't envy you, man. Hopefully it just flies by.
I'm going to Yale.
What? I don't want to go to the same college as you.
Although cooking some tea sounds nice, sorting some food. I got a takeout pizza for the first time in a little while the other day, and it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Hey, Marge, why are you with Krusty? These kids are too old for clowns.
Actually, Homer, I'm
I find Paddy actually a little bit more annoying than
She's not
Selma.
my lady anymore.
I don't think she has quite as many redeeming features. She didn't get as much of a chance to shine.
What are you kids laughing at?
So I'm actually gonna drop her to...
I'll know you're lying.
I don't find her as painful as Laura, so I'm gonna pop her there.
Flanders? Why, you very little...
You sent the kids to the shops to get diced chicken and they came back with ready sliced, so you had to go yourself. Gosh damn. Yeah, you can't really dice up sliced chicken. That's fair, that's fair. And yeah, sliced chicken just doesn't work. Oh well, at least you got some sliced if you want some sandwiches or something like that.
Yeah, that's the 06s for you.
Mr. Simpson, what about those photos of you
Oh man,
strangling
I
your
got a
child?
hankering for some chicken now.
Why should we let this election be influenced by a photo taken hours ago? Marge, are you encouraging
I've got some,
me to be
what is it?
irresponsible?
Chicken curry
Encourage
noodles
him to get us some
myself.
health insurance.
They're just like store-bought, but they're really nice actually. I think they're from Aldi or Iceland or somewhere like that. Quite spicy.
So, first time in
But
Italy?
yeah, cooking can be a right pain in the ass.
When Mount Vesuvius erupted,
I remember,
by volcanic
I remember
ash so
when I was a
fast
little
that
bit
they
younger,
were
my
frozen in
mum
whatever
sent
position they were in at the moment
Fat
of their
Rocky
death.
to the shops and was like, "Hey, right now, I want some butter." And she came back with a tub of, "I can't believe it's not butter." I remember just laughing to myself, like, man, it literally says on it, "I can't believe it's not butter." Sometimes kids just, they try.
Like somebody barfed a 2-story pile of puke.
Didn't want sandwiches, but you'll have to at some point. Yeah, I mean, sandwiches are good anytime. It's just whether you can be bothered to make them.
It hurts when I swallow.
Or you could just go and raw dog it and eat the sliced chicken straight out the pack.
In about 2 seconds.
Yeah, man, if you like spicy noodles, I'd recommend. I think they're from Iceland. They're really good. Chicken.
Hey, Reese, wanna touch
I think they're
Strangles?
called
He's not
chicken
slimy
curry
at all.
noodles,
He's
and you can also get like sweet chili noodles if you like sweet chili as well.
That's because I soaked him in slime.
And they're real cheap too, which is a big selling point for me. The cheaper, the better.
Homer, can you breathe?
Well,
Let's see. Come on, we've not got too many left. We've been at this for 2.5 hours. We're getting there. Oh yeah, sweet chili's great. I never used to like sweet chili, to be honest, but I'm definitely growing on it. It's growing on me, so for sure.
Smile, look cheerful. Here we go. Here we go.
I tell you what,
Here we
Principal Skinner would be high up. In fact, he is going to be relatively high up, but that whole episode where it turns out he's not Principal Skinner, that is technically canon, that I just wish we could all forget about. You can't really forget about it. It kind of ruined it, so I've got to dock him a couple of points.
You do know what tomorrow is.
And they made him, instead of like a hardcore army vet guy, they kind of made him a little bit whinier as time went on. So I think I prefer him to Itchy and Scratchy, but not quite as much as Boobarella, because she got the goods. Although he does have steamed hams, so I suppose that earns him some extra points. In fact, yeah, that definitely earns him some extra points. Who doesn't love some steamed hams?
Money, weed, stew. I'll teach you to beat up yes to me.
You just destroyed
Oh,
your
you
first
got me thinking
kiss.
about food now.
Apu.
Right.
I'm thinking if there's anything I've got quick to knock up.
What if I walked in here barefoot?
You did, Dad.
Oh no, I just remembered. I bought a frickin' box of ice pops and forgot to put them in the freezer.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you, dear.
Oh no.
Oh, they're using the jerky to feed their family. Look,
Yep,
there's
there
a
it is.
Homer and a
Melted
Marge and
ice
a
pops.
Marge and a Lisa. Oh, they even share my views on parenting.
Son of a bitch bastard.
You ruin everything!
Driver, laugh at those people for me.
My pleasure, sir. Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Squeaky stare here, scary portrait there, poltergeist in the closet.
Oh man, I tell you what.
I died
It's been a
when
nice
Homer
change
sat
from
on
the
me.
games playing this, doing this tier list.
I'm the victim!
But I have been really enjoying the Oblivion remaster that's just come out. I loved Oblivion. In fact, there's so many good games out at the minute. I am struggling to find time to play them all.
I think it's romantic. You can pretend you're newlyweds.
And the new Nintendo Switch is coming out.
Yeah, instead of exhausted zombies running down the clock.
What month are we on?
You little bastard!
May? Is it May yet?
That's the
Tomorrow it's May. I think it comes out on June the 2nd. The new Switch.
Chicken kebab!
I've been thinking about it, but I'm really worried that it's going to be a pile of crap. Do you think, do any of you guys think you'll be getting the new Switch? Has anybody seen anything good about it? Because as far as I can tell, the only difference I've really seen is the fact that they added Discord, but you have to pay for it. Yeah, I think me too. Like, I'd love to have the money where I could just buy it and not worry about it, but it's pricey. Like, the games are supposed to be ridiculously expensive as well. I think they're supposed to be like £80 a pop. And I already thought that the Switch games were expensive enough. And the last 2 Pokemon games I bought, I spent £50 each on them, and they sucked. Like, they really suck.
Shut up, fatso.
You little stick-neck! Hey boy, we're supposed to be acting religious.
One of them, I was chatting to you know, the cousin, and he was saying, I think it was Pokemon Sword, which admittedly wasn't too bad, the Pokemon Sword. It was the better one that I bought. But I was saying to him, like, oh man, it was really short. And he said something that stuck with me, and he was like, oh, yeah, it doesn't really get good until you get the DLC. And I was like, fuck that. You shouldn't have to buy downloadable content to make a game good. And like, the game itself was kind of okay, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking. It was just Pokemon. And fuck, I played Pokemon for the last 20 years of my life. Like, I'm happy enough just playing Pokemon Emerald for the millionth time. You don't remember the last time you went on the Switch? There you go. I think I bought a year's worth of Switch Online. I didn't get the expansion, and I have regrets because you have to, like, I've seen you have to have the expansion to play like the Nintendo 64 games, which kind of sucks. But I saw they just added Pokemon Stadium and stuff to it, which is cool. But exactly, you have to spend more to make the game better, and it's like, it's a £50 game. Like, not that long ago, if somebody said, hey, it's £50 for this game, you'd say, ha, not a chance. But to find out that you have to spend like an extra £30 on top of a £50 game just to make it good, I was like, yeah, that's demoralizing. I don't think I'm gonna play very much. So I literally just use it for Pokemon battles with the cousin. And kick his ass. But yeah, I don't think the Switch 2 is going to be anything special. In fact, I think it's probably going to be a big lose for Nintendo. I think it might be similar to like the Wii U, in the sense that it's just going to flop. Not that it's going to be terrible or anything, but it's just not going to be good enough to justify how expensive it is.
Homer, a good father is strong enough that he doesn't need to use his strength. What Bart needs is for you to strangle him with your love.
If I hadn't have dropped my Nintendo Switch and put a crack in it, I think I would have sold it already.
Son, I won't strangle you anymore, but I also won't get you that mini bike. My little Robin.
Right, let's see. We got Super Nintendo Chalmers. He gets some big rep. He's a good character. He's up there. I think he's in the Steamed Hams meme. He deserves a spot up here near the top. You think they'll ruin Mario Kart? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think the fact that they've added Discord And like you can get a camera attachment for it as well, which doesn't actually come with the Switch 2. But the camera quality that I saw on the tests was awful. It looks like something from 10 years ago easily. And like Mario Kart is a rage-inducing game, so I can just imagine people on their little tiny pixelated cameras screaming insults at other people. It's probably going to make it a lot less kid-friendly as well, which is a huge part of their player base as kids.
You little dirt frog!
I don't know what they're doing. I could be wrong. Maybe they're onto something new, but it just feels like cheap. Like people have had Discord for so long that charging extra for it. But Nintendo is so money grubbing. You don't see why you'd make a racing game more like an open world game. Oh no, they've not done that, have they? Oh, see, they did that with Forza and I hated it. Racing games should be linear. You've got, you know, point A to point B. You got your maps. Just Mario Kart was fine. They don't need to tweak it. They should just add new maps, leave it the same.
Nothing in this dream world that can't strangle you.
Go, Homer. Mom says get your fat ass over to the
It's
Flanders.
ridiculous.
Bart, don't call me that.
Which one?
That's actually
Homer or
ridiculous.
Fat ass?
That's bummed me out, man.
Both bad, and I suspect you know it.
Get your hands off of me.
Oh yeah, yeah. The cheeky bastards, like, and not just that, but their refund policy is terrible. So I was chatting to the cousin a couple of weeks ago, and he turned to me and he's like, "Oh, Moose, I bought Mario Kart, and we went to play together, and it wouldn't work." And he was like, "Oh, it says like I have to buy it." And I said to him, I was like, "Are you sure you didn't accidentally buy the downloadable content?" And he checked. He was like, "Yeah, I did." And I was like, "Oh, just get a refund." And then I looked at the refund policy from Nintendo, and they said, like, "Oh, if you've accidentally bought something, no refunds." And I was like, that's ridiculous. If you buy a game on Steam, like, you can get a refund. Like, you can play it for up to 2 hours and then still get a refund. And most companies, like, I've bought games by accident on the Google Play Store and stuff like that. And they've refunded me, you know, I've just said, hey, I bought it by accident, and they've given me my money back, whereas Nintendo, it literally says, we will not give you your money back if you make a mistake, and it's like, that's shocking.
More like Baldur
You're only one of the biggest gaming companies, and you can afford, like, it's not like they can't afford it, it's just, yeah, they are scummy. I used to think of them as, like, this really consumer-friendly company, and over the last couple of years, I've just realized they're actually kind of just bastards.
Young man, apologize to your sister.
It's crazy.
Make me baldy.
And it's even more shocking when you think, like, a lot of the people who buy these games are probably going to be, like, kids on their Switch. Or, you know, parents who've bought their kids a Switch and it might have their credit card details on and stuff like that. So kids are going to accidentally buy stuff, but not knowing what the hell they're doing.
But Lisa, your
It's
brain is
sketchy as
still in
hell.
complete control.
I could do what I want to Bart's head?
Each profile on the Switch has to have its own online account. That's nuts!
You little, I'll teach you to make
That's actually nuts, I didn't know that. I assumed it was like you could buy it on one account and then it would just share across the console. That's actually fucking sad. Nintendo, if you see this stream, fucking buck your ideas up. That's actually disgusting. I'd say it's gonna be the death of them, but it's never gonna. Pokemon is gonna keep them going forever. Pokemon and Mario. You found that out the hard way. That sucks, man.
You know,
That really sucks.
I just don't think we're gonna get in to see him today.
No wonder people are like going out their way to hack Nintendo products these days.
If you try to run, you get a heart attack.
You little...
They're also really weird about like streamers. Sometimes like people have been stricken down with copyright stuff from Nintendo for the weirdest stuff.
My place.
I don't know what's wrong with them. You'd think they want promotion, people playing their games, but it's just gonna make more people pirate their stuff.
Here he comes.
And they can try and sue, but they're not gonna be able to sue everybody who hacks their Switches. It's just not possible.
You little...
Dad, no! You're gonna strangle
Yeah, I don't
baby.
blame you for refusing to do that. It's nuts.
That would
It's
have been
nuts.
horrible. You little... dirty... sweet little baby.
Let's place Maggie. I think Maggie is pretty good. I don't think it's top tier like Marge or Homer or Bart, but I think she's
Just like I drew it up.
she's up there with maybe like Kang and Kodos
Left out of embarrassment.
or Barney. I don't know. I don't find Maggie that entertaining, to be fair. I'll maybe drop her down to the third tier.
I'm taking my talents to Shelbyville. This is the first thing you've done as a coach.
Yeah, man. Did you ever play much Pal World? Because I did, and it was really fun. It took all the best parts of like Ark and Pokemon and mashed them all together. There was another one as well.
Dad didn't believe in you either.
Like Minecraft. Is it Minecraft?
Focused on his career as a
Yeah, it was like Minecraft and Ark and Pokemon all rolled into one. It was really fun. Really freaking fun. Like you could walk around with your, for legal reasons, not Pokeballs. And like you could go around catching humans and stuff. It was really weird.
Would you like to have
Part of the lawsuit, I think, made it so when you throw a ball at somebody, it wasn't allowed to like open like a Pokeball. It was something ridiculous like that. So instead of doing that, it just like, and I don't think it shakes or anything. It just kind of. What does it do? Oh, man, it's been so long since I played it now. Really good game anyway. If you get the chance, I would recommend it. It's definitely worth a try. It's a good laugh.
You know you're choking someone who can vote.
It is kind of similar to Pokemon, but like, I don't think it's similar enough to sue, or like to get a good case.
President Kid Rock.
Which is probably why not a lot came from it. Like, they didn't get loads of money or anything as far as I'm aware. They just had to make some minor changes. But, yeah, they just took all the best bits from certain games, which with Pokemon, that happens to be catching creatures. But, like, Ark also has catching creatures. And it also has, like, balls that you throw at things called cryopods. So, I think they only went after Pal World because it was so popular. And it was popular because it was fun as hell, honestly. And it was free, which is my kind of prize. Comic book guy is pretty entertaining, but he also has his painful moments.
Jesus said to tell you things will get
So
better.
he's probably funnier than the
I wish
squeaky
you and I
voice
had a
scene.
relationship like that.
But the yes guy makes me laugh more, so I'll pop them. Loads of games have you catch things. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some of the designs were compared to some Pokemon, and I kind of get it, but at the end of the day, there's like, that's because Pokemon are also based on, or like a lot of Pokemon are based on actual creatures. And they don't have copyright over actual creatures, so I think they're just idiots. They should have rolled with it. They never roll with anything. They're just too eager to sue. They just hate competition and customers, apparently.
Sorry, Maggie. Eat my thorns.
And they're not even like. The thing is, if they just made better Pokemon games as well instead of these shitty ones, like chatting to my cousin, and he was talking about how good the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were, and then I was watching like videos of it, and the graphics look like something from a PlayStation 2. It's actually ridiculous. Hogwarts Legacy makes you go out hunting and catching fictional creatures. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy was great. I love that. I never finished it. I really should go back and finish it. And I did just fix my Xbox today. I ripped that thing open. I haven't been able to play a game on it in almost a year. And I ripped it open and cleaned it out, and it works again, so I'm quite happy. So I might get back to that. So Hogwarts Legacy was really fun. And I love Harry Potter.
Don't worry, officer. It's minor damage. Nothing serious.
When was the last time they upgraded the graphics of the games? Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I think they don't do it because they know they're gonna sell. No matter what, they know they're gonna sell. Pokemon is one of the biggest companies.
Dad, it's me.
Prove it. When's your birthday?
February 23rd.
But the thing is, there's a lot of like really good fan-made Pokemon games out there now. Like, I don't know if you'll have seen me play it, but there's a game called Pokemon Infinite Fusions, which basically is so good. So it's like Pokemon Red. It's set in the same world as Pokemon Red, you know, like Pallet Town and this and that. And, but instead of just catching Pokemon, you can fuse any Pokemon together. So like if you catch a Caterpie and a Charmander, you can fuse them together and have like a fire Caterpie, or like so you can have like a Charmander's body with a Caterpie head, or a Caterpie body with a Charmander face. It's really fun, and it's free. Like you can just download it on your PC for free. It's so good. I think it was Zelda that last got a graphics update. Yeah, Zelda looked good. Zelda looked really good. Which is why I'm so baffled they didn't put in that much effort for Pokemon. Because, like, yeah, Zelda, I will give it to them, looked incredible.
Oh, yeah?
Breath of the Wild looked amazing.
Look at it. Haddly doodly. Haddly doodly. Haddly doodly.
I wonder, I'm hoping that the reason they haven't really put much focus into, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and stuff is hopefully they're working on something better. But I swear to God, if they did all of that just because they were working on, like, the Switch 2, what a waste. What a fucking waste.
Well, good night, son.
Dad?
Yeah?
What is the mind? Is it just a
I wouldn't mind playing Zelda. I never actually got a chance. I saw a lot of videos of it. That's how I know that the graphics were really good.
What is mind?
And I quite often watch like reviews and stuff.
Never mind.
Because I follow a lot of
Thanks, Dad.
like Pokemon
Good night, son.
YouTubers. And one in particular was comparing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to Zelda.
Thanks, Mom.
And it's just so noticeable.
I will, Mom.
Side by side, just how bad Pokemon actually is.
Bed bugs? Rock.
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna get through this list.
In the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When
I think I might have to do part 2 of this list. I think I might, as far as doing this Simpsons list goes, I'm going to call it here. I'm not going to end the stream, but I am going to call the list making. Just sit and kick back.
Sweet dreams.
And chit-chat for a bit, because I've still got I've not got tons to go, but I've got enough to make another, probably about another hour to an hour and a half, so that's that for the Simpsons list, but I am going to chit-chat with you guys. Amy liked Zelda. You've never played a Zelda game. Oh man, yeah, see, I have to say, like, a lot of my pals were big into Zelda. I tried Ocarina of Time on the N64, and I suck at puzzles. Hey, what's up, Amethyst? Let's go. Hell yeah, I'll guide the raid to Onyx. You know it. You know it, baby. How's your day going, Amethyst? I hope it's going kick-ass. But, that's how you feel about the Switch 2. It's just wasted time. Yeah.
Our favorite show.
I don't get it. I feel like they're just doing the same thing they did with the Wii U. It's the same mistake.
Go do something else.
But I guess they've got so much money, they probably don't care.
Sure looks different in person. No way is
And they're
that
so
rusty.
greedy with their games. Like, I've heard the new Xbox is going to have Steam installed. So, instead of just having Xbox games, you're going to be able to get, like, PlayStation exclusives as well, which means you're going to be able to play stuff like Spider-Man on the new Xbox. Which is badass, because I've always wanted to play Spider-Man. Never had the chance, because I haven't had a PlayStation since the PS2.
I'd like to talk to Dr. Monroe.
Oh man, so I'm kind of excited for that, but Nintendo, they just don't share, and I think they rely on that. They go, well, we have all our exclusives, so people are gonna buy our stuff, so they, you know, because they know they're gonna want to play Mario and freaking Pokemon and Zelda.
Okay, let's see. Next we have Marge. She's 34.
Yeah, and the thing is, it always comes down to this, and this is what I think about like Pokemon and stuff. As long as people keep buying it, it's the same crap with Skyrim re-releases and GTA 5. As long as people keep buying it, they're not gonna care enough to make it better.
Alcoholic. Is there an alcoholic?
It's a shame. Yeah. Well, so at least Sony are kind of getting on board. As far as cross-platform goes, Sony have booked their ideas up, which is nice. They're not fully caught up, but they're definitely getting in the loop. Because they know they'll be left behind.
Barney's a pig. Larry's a pig.
And Sony has some of the best exclusives as well. There's quite a few PlayStation games that I've actually been tempted to buy a PlayStation to play. But then, like if I was a richer man, I probably would have. But just making everything cross-platform is definitely the way. Gone are the days of the console wars where you had to choose. You should be like, it shouldn't matter if like I have an Xbox and you have a PlayStation. If we both have the same game, we should be able to play together.
Good point.
And it looks like a lot of things are going that way, which is nice.
Good. Okay. Simpson.
You might say you caught him red-handed.
Simpson, you
Makes
and
it
I are
crazier
going to have a
knowing
little
Sony
talk.
mentioned cross-platform before everyone else, and then they refuse to do it. Really? Is that right? That's crazy.
Bart, I hope you won't bear some sort of simple-minded grudge against me.
It's such a good idea. I wonder why they refuse to do it.
Eat my shorts.
Pardon? No, I don't want you to worry, class.
That's nuts.
These tests will have no effect on your grades. They merely determine your future social status and financial
Frickin'
success.
Sony.
If any.
Mrs. Krabappel, isn't Bart supposed to
I look forward to seeing what the next consoles bring, like the next PlayStation, the next Xbox. I look forward to seeing what it brings. I don't know how old the PS5 is though. Like, I'm just gonna have a quick look now, actually. So, because I know the Xbox Series X is a good few years old now. But I also know PS5s were like gold. It was so hard to get hold of at one point.
What do we need a psychiatrist for? We know our kid is nuts.
2020, so the PS5 is like 5 years old now.
This aptitude test we administered this morning has revealed that the young Bart here is what we call...
And same with the Series X.
Your son is a genius.
So they're both about 5 years old.
Impossible.
No, we're quite certain. The child is not supposed to know his own IQ, of course, but you can see it's beyond the range of any doubt.
I think at the time they thought they were losing the war, and when it came to it, they thought they were winning.
216.
Yeah, I think the PS5s are so expensive because they were so heavily scalped. Like, I don't know what the deal was. I might be wrong. It might not have been because of scalping, but I know they were just so difficult to get hold of.
Last week as a prop in a film we made about
Demand was so high, and the prices skyrocketed online.
Sorry, little dudes.
But that could also be due to bad distribution as well. It's a shame though, because from what I've seen, it looks like the superior console. Like if I had to choose, if someone said, would you get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, I'd probably get the PS5.
Not till you're 14, my little friend.
Now, class, I don't want this field trip to be a repeat of our infamous visit to the Springfield State Prison.
And I've been an
So I
Xbox
want you
dude
all
for the
to be
last
on your best
frickin'
behavior.
at
Take your seat,
least...
Bart.
I mean, the Xbox One came out like 12 years ago.
No offense, Wanda.
Oh,
Be that as it may,
fuck.
it's the
Of
only
course.
seat left.
Tariffs.
Stuck it in there.
Fucking tariffs.
Please try not to shake the seat like that.
God.
We're gonna make
I can only imagine what's going to happen in the next few months once all these tariffs start kicking in. I think the US and the UK are looking to make some sort of trade deals, but I'm like, it's not like the UK make any good console stuff. It all comes from China and Japan and like the US. The US are pretty good with that stuff. Like, and I think Taiwan are really good with microchips and stuff like that. So I don't know what benefit it's gonna have, but I guess we'll see.
Let's learn more about nuclear energy, shall we? Lights.
Next on the
Scary
agenda,
stuff.
Police Chief Wiggum will give us an update on our graffiti problem.
Well, no, Digger.
I've been paying a little bit of attention to like the stock market recently because I have some money in stocks, not tons, but enough to like keep an interest, you know. And it's been so up and down lately.
Cool, man.
Honestly, every time Trump opens his mouth, it's like it just whooshes up, whooshes down. But I have a feeling it's probably gonna end on a down. Man, anyway, this has been freaking awesome. I've really enjoyed hanging out, but I should start thinking about getting myself away. Otherwise, I'll just end up chit-chatting for freaking ages. Yeah, honestly, Brown, that would be my advice, is get a PC. Because, as well, a PC, my PC was £500. And I spent an extra £200 on the graphics card. Now it's nothing fancy. It's probably just slightly better than an Xbox One. But I know that if I went out and bought a new graphics card, it would be loads better. And freaking, you know, and then eventually when my processor gets a little bit old, I can just replace it with a newer one and so on and so forth. And they're just so much better for upgrading.
Got some wieners in my pocket.
And yeah, they do end up working out a little bit pricier in like hardware, but also the games on PC are a lot cheaper because there's deals everywhere. I'm getting notifications every other week that a game's like 80 to 90% off. I've saved so much money. There's some games I've bought on my Xbox for 50, 60 quid that I've got on my PC for like £10. It's crazy. That man's gonna ruin the world. You can say that again, bro. You can fucking say that again.
Accident, man. A terrible ghastly mistake.
I feel like it's already
Ask
started.
anybody.
It really has.
Uh-oh.
If you couldn't tell, I'm not a big fan.
Hello, kids. Everything above the board here? Good. Play friendly, children. Uh-oh, there's your bell. Come along now, all of you. No dawdling now.
Right.
Get you after school, man.
That's all you need to do now, make your laptop better. Ooh, nice, yeah. Freaking awesome, you upgraded the RAM. That's great. I wondered how that would go, because I've never upgraded laptop RAM, and I find it kind of intimidating, laptops, because I always feel like they're gonna break. And like, laptops are expensive.
Let me in, you idiot.
Freaking expensive.
Right you are. So, Herman, has the large type edition of this month's Soldier of Fortune come in yet?
But I'm glad to hear it all went well. That's actually kick-ass.
You in some authentic Nazi underpants?
No! Actually, we came over because I want you to meet my grandson, Bart.
Hello, young
Right,
American.
I'm gonna get a raid going on to the Onyx Wolf, though. Honestly, it's been mint. Brown, I appreciate you popping in and chatting. It's been good. I feel like it's been quite a while, but we'll have to catch up soon and hang out.
You to keep your arm inside the bus window, you do it.
Where the hell are my
I'm gonna go give a raid over to the Onyx Wolf because he's an absolute legend.
Lose your head if it weren't securely fastened to your neck.
I didn't even know he was streaming, so I'm probably gonna go hang out with him for 20 minutes, half an hour while I unwind. Oh, not shout out. Raid. But yeah, we'll have to have a proper catch up, face to face.
1 and 2 and 3 and 9.
But I appreciate all you guys who popped in as well. Amethyst, Wolfie, Karma, frickin' DJ, Chazza, Squish, Space Hamster. Oh man, a whole bunch of you guys. I'm sorry if I've forgotten anybody. You guys are the best. And feel free to pop in anytime you guys see me kicking around. I'll probably be back during the week with some what's the game called? Oblivion. Yeah. But yeah, it's been really good, man. Been really good. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your days. Let's go show Wolfie some love, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good one, guys.
That was beautiful. What's it called?
Oh, it's a little tune that I call the I Never Had an Italian Soup Blues.
If you give them half... There it is! Fathead!